Genius supplies.
Game Night!
Tonight on Game Night, Nikki, Lincoln, and myself, Dave, are going to Return of the King 2, the Lord of the Rings adventure book game. It's still for 1 to 4 players, it is still published by Ravensburger, and it is still designed by Jason Little and Marcus Ross, and the game system is still designed by Ryan Miller. So, let's pick up at Chapter 5 and see how far we get.
Okay, you guys, we ready for part 2?
Here we go.
I mean, it really should be... I guess this is it is part 2. It's
Chapter 5.
If it's
Chapter 5, but it's only part 2.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway,
true, I guess. Was
but
1
it's all
through 4
part
the
2.
first book, basically?
I don't know. What did we do on the last one?
That's all the first book.
Okay. Wow.
The Fellowship.
Yeah. The Fellowship.
Okay.
Well, here we go.
Here we go. We have reset everything from last time, and we are doing Chapter 5, the last march of the Ents. Separated from the Fellowship, Merry and Pippin resolve to spur the Ents into action against Saruman. So, we got the Chapter 5 plot card. Lincoln, shuffle the deck and give us all... No,
These are the ones that we discarded?
no, those are the ones we're using.
We're using.
Okay.
So shuffle the story
So we
deck.
only have 3 left?
Yeah. Well, there's only 3 more symbols.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Or 2
that's
more
right.
symbols. You don't use all 5.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking that these were what come... this is every time that we used one of those, but it's
No.
not. It's only when that ring comes up. Okay.
Wait, I don't know that those were shuffled.
Oh, okay. I'll shuffle them.
Thank you. Anyway, shuffle the story deck and deal us all 4 cards.
I don't know that would matter.
Mary, we're going to use Mary and Pippin only this round. They go
Wow.
on their spaces. As well as, hey, here
They're
we go.
in 1 Ent. They're in Treebird. They don't need to be in 2 spaces unless we get picked up by
Well, we
Treebird.
have Treebeard. There he is.
Ta-da!
Or she, I guess. I don't know if
It's
she or
a
They.
he.
They.
You don't know.
Well, it's a
Treebeard
they.
might be
Who knows? They could all just
gender
be-
neutral.
But
3
they
ants.
say at some point, well, in the books, they talk about losing the Ent women. So
Okay.
All right, we put the goblins on the goblin track.
4 Ents.
The Ents start on spaces 2, 4, and 6.
Okay.
All right, 5 goblins. All right, so the goblins have a goblin on one side and fire on the other, all right? Mm-hmm. I'm just letting you know, because here comes... Oh, the player who was most recently in the forest goes first. I have no idea who that would be.
Sort of us. We were in
Sort
a
of.
small...
All right, why don't
kind
you
of-
start then, Lincoln, because I
Okay.
don't think you've started in a while. All right, here are the rules for this chapter. Moving the Ents. Merry and Pippin are used to move Ents. When one of them moves out of a space with 1 or more Ent, 1 Ent may move with them. Treebeard is considered an Ent. So the only way they move is if Merry and Pippin move into a space with one of them.
Okay.
And then move out of a space. And
All
if,
right.
and if we want, the Ent can then move with them out of that space.
Is it 4?
4, yes.
Yeah, we went into a forest with Annie and Sebastian.
Yeah,
Behind their
that's
place,
what
yeah.
I was
Yeah, me
thinking
too.
of, was that.
That makes sense.
And some other stuff.
I can't remember the last time I was in a forest. All right. So that's how moving the Ents work.
And you're from Sausalito. It's
I
pretty
know.
close to some great forests there.
That's true.
When,
All
when
right.
did you last go to the Grove?
Not last year.
Okay, so it's been a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
Okay.
All right, defeating goblins. If Merry or Pippin... Hang on, before we get to defeating goblins, let me read the plot chart
Okay.
for this. All right, so, Chapter 5, 1 through 9, place a goblin in the location that matches that number, 1 through 9. All right? If that space is occupied by any character or counter, then you place it in the next highest numbered space.
Okay.
Okay? And 9 will wrap around to 1.
All right.
If 9 is filled, then you place it in 1. You just keep moving around.
Okay.
All right? If there is a goblin adjacent to the one that is just placed, then you flip that goblin to its fireside. Not the one you're placing, but the one that was adjacent to the one you're placing. So if there's a goblin in 7 and we draw 8, then this goblin adjacent to it will flip to fire.
Okay.
Okay? That's going to be unfortunately important. So that's 1 through 9. 10 through 15 is flip one goblin to its fireside. If there are no goblins on the board, place a goblin in the highest unoccupied space.
Okay.
Okay? So that's how the plot chapters are going to work. You'll note we don't start with any goblins on the board.
Yeah.
So our first turn we have no goblins. Now, let's talk about defeating goblins. If Merry or Pippin moves an ent into a space with a goblin, you may discard 1 courage or any other 2 matching story cards to defeat that goblin. That goblin counter then goes back to the goblin track. Okay? This is not a requirement.
Okay.
You can move into a space with the goblin and not fight it.
All
The
right.
goblins don't hinder your movement, and you
But
don't.
they catch on fire, and that's probably a bad thing.
We'll wait till the next one. But yeah, that
Okay.
is the bad
Okay.
thing. In any case, if Merry and Pippin move an ent into a space with a goblin, all right? Here's how we extinguish a fire if a goblin is on the fireside. Hobbits and ents cannot actually enter a space with a fire, so we can go into a goblin but not a fire space. During your storytelling phase, that player can extinguish a fire if there are at least 2 ents adjacent to the fire.
Oh, no.
You may discard any 2 matching story cards and return the fire counter to the track goblin side up.
Okay.
So that's the way you defeat a fire.
So we need 2 ents, and then we also have to spend 2 identical.
2 ents adjacent to it, and they can be in the same space adjacent to it. You don't have to straddle it necessarily.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
Ents can occupy the same space if you want to. The One Ring ability, before I get to this, the One Ring ability in this chapter is you can extinguish a fire with just 1 adjacent ent instead of 2, and without playing any cards.
Okay.
And we might use that because you lose this chapter if there are 2 fires on the board
Ugh.
or the plot deck runs out.
Fires.
If there are 2 fires on the board, we lose.
Wow.
Yeah. That seems...
Is it the second one that goes up, we're done?
Yeah.
I don't even know that it... Okay. It's weird that it's not the third one, just because that seems...
Because remember, the fires are going to happen during the draw the plot card
Sure.
phase at the end of our turn.
Right.
So if there are 2 fires on the board,
Right.
then we lose.
Right.
Remember, a fire only happens if A, we draw
Yeah, 1 through 9.
10 through 15, or B,
Yeah,
we
the
draw
number
1 through
adjacent.
9, but it causes a goblin
Okay.
to... Yeah.
But to finish answering your
Yeah.
question about the fire, Lincoln, you can discard 1 of the horns or 2 other matching.
to defeat a goblin before it flips to fire.
Okay.
Right? So
Yeah.
that's part of
Okay,
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. We have 3 challenges. Let me get the 3 challenge tokens. We have 3 challenges this game, and they have to actually be done in order in this case. So the first one is Gathering. Merry, Pippin, Treebeard, and 1 other ent must be in Durndingle, which is the middle spot here.
That darn dingle.
And we get 2 story cards from the story deck. That's 2 insight and a mystery as well.
It's a mystery.
Release the River. Both dam spaces must be occupied by the ents. The first challenge must be complete. That gets us a special card. That's a Courage and Adventure and a Warfare. And then the final one is both tower spaces must be occupied by an ent and all other challenges complete.
Oh, goodness.
What do we do? What do the hobbits do?
The hobbits are the only
Moving
ways we
them
move the
around.
ents.
We ride them or something?
They ride us as well. Yeah, we ride them, but I mean, basically, when we move into a space with an ent and then we move to the next space, we can drag that ent with us.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess you're right. Thematically, we're riding them.
Yeah, they're very big. We don't drag them.
All right, that's it.
All right.
You're the start player.
Okay. Let's see here. I got cards. You
Okay.
can move 2, right?
Are they multiplying?
Yes, move a single character up to 2 spaces, or 2 characters 1 space each.
Do we move Treebeard as well in the similar manner then?
Treebeard is an ent, so Treebeard cannot move without Merry or Pippin.
Well, I will take whoever the red one is. It's Pippin.
Pippin.
Yeah.
I'm remembering it because red is an apple color and Pippin is an apple. That's the
Okay.
only way I'm going to remember.
Okay.
And having watched the movie recently, remember they throw an apple at him.
Okay.
Oh, do they?
Yes. When
All
he's
right, so-
talking about food.
that is your movement space. You can now discard cards if you want to do more movement, or you can complete challenges, or you can play special cards, or you can trade a card with another player.
Does anybody have the bravery ones? I guess it is
Courage.
Courage?
I do not.
Does anybody want one? Because that's the more powerful of the cards, as far as defeating.
Oh, do you have multiples?
I have 2. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to? I'll trade you. Do you want an adventure or a warfare?
I mean, what do we need? We only need 1 for this
2 insights and the star.
I don't have
or
any
whatever.
insight.
mystery.
I have an insight and a
Okay.
mystery.
Well, we just want to make sure. So you kind of have several of the things for this already, right, Dave?
Yeah, but I mean, we have to do this one first before we even do this one. And in order even to do this one, these 3 have to be here.
Okie dokie.
So
Well, then let's just wait on it. I'll spend one of these
okay to do another
move-
movement.
to get with Treebeard here, and
Okay,
then maybe
great.
on the next turn you guys can move. And
That's
then I
no
draw
problem.
2, right?
Yes, at the end of your turn, draw 2.
Can't have more than 6.
You cannot have more than 6.
Okay.
And now we draw a plot card.
Blots. 2.
All right, so we take a goblin and it goes into 2, but there's a character there, so it moves into 3.
Okay. Well, somebody can deal with them.
Okay, in order to defeat a goblin, Mary or Pippin has to move an ent into a goblin space and do a courage. Okay.
1, 2.
I can do that if we want to defeat that goblin, and someone can trade a courage card with. Actually, you know what? Let me.
We can do some goblin
Hang on.
management.
Let me do this. I'm going to go 1, 2,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to play the Wisdom of Elrond now, and choose a player to draw 2 cards from the story deck, and that's going to be me. And now I still need to trade. So who can trade me a courage?
I don't have one.
Do you have a courage?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, here. I will give you a warfare for a courage. I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a warfare today.
Mhm.
Ah.
All right. I'm going to then spend a card to move. I'm going to move Mary and take this ent with me. Right?
Sure.
And now I've moved an ent to a space with a goblin.
Yeah.
And I'm going to discard this courage card
Yeah.
and defeat that goblin.
Ta-da.
Goes back here. And they're one step closer to there.
Yeah, they are.
For next time, and then I'm gonna end my turn and draw 2 cards, 1 and 2, yeesh, and then flip a plot card.
Any insight?
Nope.
10.
10 is
Over
it's
there?
over here. Oof. Flip 1 goblin to its fireside. Ha! If there are no goblins on board, place a goblin in the highest unoccupied space.
9.
That would be 9.
Okay.
Okay, we can put this back.
Yeah. That would be me now.
That's not too bad. Yeah.
1, 2. So either one of these, I'll take the full 2 movement and move these guys in.
1, 2.
2.
Yep.
Then I deal with getting rid of a goblin, right?
Yep. A courage
You can.
or any pair.
Can I do an exchange first and then do it?
Yep.
Yeah.
You can do all these in any order.
Well, because I don't. Or I set it up for Lincoln because I do not have a courage or pairs.
Well,
Do you have an insight?
Yes.
I'll trade the courage for the insight.
oh, nice.
Okay.
I like where
There
As
this
you
you
is.
can see,
I like where this is going.
All right. Then I put this down
Yep.
to take care of that goblin.
Yep.
Boop.
Goes here.
Discard.
Yep.
And then I can move. If I put down a card, I can
Yep.
move these 2 in, and then we're set up for that, right?
Yep,
Yes, but do you have these cards?
No.
I do.
How many cards do you have in your hand right now?
3.
Okay. You don't have to spend the card because remember Lincoln gets movement on his turn. On the other hand, you could start your turn doing that. So what do you think is best?
Well, I mean, I'd love to take care of it completely now, but I don't think we can shuffle. We can't trade that much stuff.
No, in
right?
other words, what do you think you're going to do for your movement phase next turn?
I mean, I'm going in with Mary to deal with that for sure.
Well, I'm saying I'm getting rid of a card, and then it's ready to go
Yeah,
right away.
I think Nikki is correct.
Okay.
Then you can move.
Then you can move the
fix
full
it
2
and
movement.
then move
Right.
Yes.
later, right?
No, movement is always first. That's the problem.
Oh.
See, you'll have no movement phase next turn if she does that. Right?
Doesn't matter.
Movement phase
Oh,
always comes first.
First. Okay. Well.
So I was wrong. I was right, then I was wrong, then I was right.
Okay.
Well, then that doesn't help.
I think
because-
don't spend the card in case we need it.
Okay.
Does that make
Got
sense?
it. Yeah.
And by the way, before you draw cards in your draw phase,
Yeah.
you can choose 2 cards from the discard pile instead if you'd like.
Okay.
I recommend perhaps 2 courage cards.
Sure. Let me get
2
those
courage?
out.
Yeah, because we're going to need them not just for this, but for defeating goblins, right?
Yeah.
So
What do we
there's
need?
that.
It's just 2 of the same?
Yeah.
Or just 2 anything?
To anything, yeah.
Then we.
It's not 2 of the same?
No, it is. No, it is not 2 of the same. There'd be an equal sign.
Okay,
It's
oh,
just
yeah.
any 2 cards.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
It is a 15.
Okay, that is flipped to a fire, but we don't. The highest would be 9, but that's occupied, so this moves to 1.
Okay.
And you
Okay.
don't have more than 6, correct?
No, I do
All
not.
right, and Lincoln, you're up.
Okay, well, I can't move. Oh, no, I can move. I'll just move here at the 1.
Okay.
And then play these to deal with the very first challenge.
Okay,
Challenge A.
so we're solving this challenge. Yes, we have 2 insights in a thing. Now we must decide if the Ents will go to war. Your reward is draw 2 cards from the story deck.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, before you completed this challenge, do you have any rings in your hand?
Yes.
Do you have more than 1?
No.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay.
Because that card.
Yeah.
that card.
All right, now you can draw 2 cards from the story deck.
Okay. Okay. That was a pretty fruitful card draw.
Okay, it is still your turn. So the next
Wait,
challenge.
I drew those 2 cards. I drew
I
the
thought
2
you
already.
drew
Yeah, you
already.
draw. Oh, you did?
Yeah, my turn's not done. I'll draw 2 more when I'm
Oh,
done.
great. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Got me all worked up. I'm
It's all right.
going to get
All right.
6 cards.
So you can still do stuff.
I mean, more than 6 cards.
The next one is we need to get each of these spaces occupied by an Ent.
Right. Well, we also need to deal with this.
Oh yeah, right. Did you? Well, you can still trade. If you didn't draw a courage card, we know Nikki has them.
Right.
I would say if we can get rid of that, we should.
Right.
But he has to move, so.
He has
And
to.
he
He would
can't
have to
move.
spend a
Want
card.
to trade for courage?
Sure. Take a courage.
Okay, then I will spend 1.
Okay.
This is terrible. They're all good.
I know.
Wait, do you have something that we don't? Do you have insight? Anybody have any insight?
I
Hey.
don't.
I think was
I don't. But you can't trade a second time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
We don't need insight for anything else, right?
We
just
do need the other things I have in my hand.
Okay. Oh, I see.
That's why I was asking if there was an opportunity.
Well, I have an
offset
adventure
that.
and I have a mystery. So
It's
I
a
mean,
mystery. Okay, well then I will
remember
use
rings are
this.
also wild.
I will use this. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Move over here. Hey, come with me,
Okay.
Mary. And let's squish that fella.
Okay.
Pew, pew.
Okay. And that is the end of my turn. I draw 2.
Okay. Okay. That is specifically Treebeard. Does it matter? No. At this point, other than this challenge, Treebeard is just an Ent at this point, correct?
Okay.
Poor Treebeard.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
think
so
there was
I'm gonna
anything
go
else.
1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
We have to draw a plot card at the end of Lincoln's turn.
Plots.
Yeah, we
Otherwise,
do.
we're cheating.
11.
Oof.
11.
Okay, that's highest. Boom, boom.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go 1, 2, right? And then, yeesh.
Do you need some courage?
I do, but let's look ahead.
Okay.
So if you go 1, 2 and put an Ent here, right? Then we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 movement away from bringing another one in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So let's see. This would be my turn, right? Then your turn, then Lincoln's. Wait, my turn, right? Then you, then Lincoln, then me, then you. Although we could spend it, so it will likely be.
We don't have to do this one in order either?
No, we have to do this one next.
Okay.
So it will likely be me doing this.
Well, you could always, and drag this one in because it's already got a person on it.
Right.
True, but this one's about to go here potentially,
Sure.
right? And fight that goblin. I
Yeah.
mean, so here's what I'm trying to do. So I have Arwen's Love special card, which is complete a challenge using rings without getting corruption. So I'm trying to figure out which one of us could do this with 3 rings. Because then we can get rid of all of those rings.
Right.
I have no rings in my hand right now.
I have
so.
one.
I have one.
So I feel like timing-wise, it might be me, right? If this is Nikki and this is Lincoln and this is me. No, I'm wrong. If this is me, right? Nikki, Lincoln, me, and somewhere along the way we can ditch a card.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be me. So you don't have any courage, do you?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, wait, I want you to keep your courage. Okay, Nikki, I
Yes,
will
sir.
trade you for a courage.
Yes.
Um,
Then I'm out of courage.
and I'm going to give you. I'm going to tell you right now that if we're going to use rings to do this, then these symbols don't matter anymore.
Right.
So I'm going to give you an adventure.
Okay.
Oh wait, then you're out of courage. That's okay. I might draw some.
Because I gave one to Lincoln.
Yep, that's okay. I might draw some.
But
Okay.
I will tell you right now that I have everything.
Yeah, we
No,
don't
I
need to
don't.
worry
I
about
don't
that
have
one.
the
It doesn't matter.
courage.
We're not worried
We don't
Never
need
mind.
it. We don't need it. All right,
Never mind.
I'm gonna ditch this to move 1. Should I leave him there or should I take him with me? I
Take
guess
him
I
with
should
you.
take him with
Shouldn't leave the ends behind.
you. I would agree.
How bad would it? Never mind.
Yeah,
I
how about
finally came to a decision. I was just. He rides this one in. This one goes to this one and takes it up
It's
here.
a lot of
take
movement.
It
It's a
out.
lot of movement
okay.
to take it out.
I'm just.
We just haven't had weird numbered cards, right?
Sure.
When the goblin card 3 or 5 or 7 comes up, we're going to be happy that
Yeah.
those ends are there.
Okay. I just was,
All right, courage. Goodbye, goblin.
No.
I'm going to draw 2 cards. No courage there. This is all right. Flip a plot card, please.
No.
8.
8. Goblin goes in 8.
Me?
Yup.
Me. So I'll move him in, right?
If
For
you
my
want.
2.
Okay.
So 1, 2, get it all the way over there. Then
Yeah.
this
might-
is stupid.
Well, this
They're not on fire yet.
Nope. This
Maybe
might
we
be the.
don't worry about them.
Might be the first time we leave one.
I mean, I can't do it anyway. I don't have 2 of the same, and I don't have
Okay.
courage anyway.
Well, I mean, we can always just have one of these out here.
Right.
Dave was making the calculation with
Right.
Pippin doing all that stuff. So
Right.
it's possible that we just move Mary over there and deal with that one on the next turn or something.
How many cards do you have, Nikki?
5.
So you need to at least do something with one of them because you're
Yeah.
going to have to discard down to 6. So either move Pippin to here or
Right.
move Mary and the goblin,
And the end.
Mary and the Ent to here for Lincoln.
Okay.
Or if you have a special card that does something, play it or whatever.
All right. I was saving one of them for when things got a little more
When things were rotten.
in
Yeah.
trouble.
Okay.
All right, but I could use the Mirror of Gadriel, which is to look at the top card of the plot deck.
Okay.
And I can move it to the bottom if I want.
Okay.
But I was waiting till there were fires and more
Yeah.
crazy mayhem. But I can use it now if you want.
I don't care. It's totally your choice. I mean, what we don't want are 10 through 15 right now.
Okay.
I think we did 10 already.
True. What we don't want.
And 15.
What we don't
I think
want.
those are in the first 3.
Yeah. Yeah, do it now, Nikki, because what we don't want is 1, 7, 9, or 10 through 15.
Okay, so there's that.
Yeah. If it's 1, 7, 9, or 10 through 15, put it on the bottom.
10 through 15?
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
All right, there's that.
Okay.
I can
Move that
in.
one.
I can move somebody.
Move that one.
What do I want to use for that? I will use this to move
Okay.
one space that way.
Okay.
Okay.
And then that is my turn.
Okay, here's 2. Take 2, they're small.
Okay. 1, 2. Oops.
No, no, no,
One,
no, no,
two.
no, 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 no. Plot card.
Oh, yeah. Boo. 5.
All right. 5, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2.
Yep.
1.
Yep.
And then discard a courage.
Oh, you did
Yeah.
have a courage.
Nice. Hang on, before we're done. That goes here.
I like the.
I remember the big tree, the tree
Well,
and foot
they just-
squishing him.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
What
On my turn, right? I'm going to go 1, 2.
You want me to move it to? It doesn't matter. I can't stop it. So
Hang on. 1,
I could move this closer if you want.
I can go 1, 2, 3. No, what I want you to do is I want you to trade with Nikki and give her your ring.
Okay.
Well, you're trying to use that ring card.
Yes, because it looks like you're going to be able to do
What
this.
would you like? What would help you out on your turn? Do you need the mystery for that last thing?
Potentially, yeah.
There you go. I can interrupt at this point if you would like me to. Use the elf cloak,
What does that do?
which means you don't draw a plot card this turn.
I don't think we're in that bad a shape.
Okay,
Although maybe we are. I don't know.
No, because
go for it.
this is gonna work out. I mean, I might be able to defeat this actually.
Okay.
If there's a courage card. Do you have a courage card?
I
No,
do.
I do not.
I can't trade with you right now, though.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay, 2 cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drew 2 courage cards when I drew those final ones on the previous round.
Yeah.
That was
Cool.
great.
Actually, you know what? I think you should play that card.
Okay.
Well, wait. It's my turn. Oh, I see. Okay, I see.
This
yeah,
one,
yeah,
I
yeah.
Right.
believe I can
Yeah, yeah.
play it. You can
Yeah,
play
you
these
can on
on
I think you
any.
should.
Yeah.
So we're not drawing a plot card.
Okay.
Right. There you
Okay.
go.
Here we go.
There
so
you go. There
on my
you go.
turn, I'm gonna go 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
We can either get Nikki 3 rings so she can ditch 3 rings here, or I can get Nikki 2 rings, but I can defeat this goblin if I trade with you. What do you think is better?
I already have a ring that Lincoln and I traded.
Right, but we wanna have
We're
as many
trying to
as
get you
possible.
3 rings. So the way to get you 3 rings is I trade one with you now, and then on your turn I trade another with you.
Sure.
But if I trade with Lincoln right now instead of you, I can defeat this goblin. What do you think is more important?
It's only one goblin, and he's not on fire yet. And it takes 2
And it is
fires
within
to
range.
lose the game. So I don't think we should worry about the famous last words.
What
I
do we
don't
need
think we
to-
should
to-
worry about him right now.
Okay, hang on. 1 on each side, and then you have to discard 2 matching story cards. Do you have 2 matching story cards?
Sure don't.
Do you need a...
He's not on fire though, right?
He's
Right,
not.
but let's assume this is on fire next turn.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be... she'll have 2 ents
It
adjacent
won't
to
be
it.
on this turn because at the end of your turn, yeah, maybe.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. It is your turn now, by the way. So
I know. I'm trying to figure out if I should trade with you or Nikki.
I think you should try to get rid of the rings
You think that's more important?
for sure because it gives us more freedom in our hand. I mean, I've had 1 ring and that is it. Nikki's had none, right?
None
Till now.
until you traded
Yeah.
with me.
It's nice not having to have them and deal with them. I mean, they're going to be coming.
Sure.
We've had plenty of them. I think I had 3 in one.
Do you have
of my
any
hands.
now right now?
No, I gave the 1 ring I had. The 1 ring, Dave. Don't
Yeah.
you know about the 1 ring? Of this
Okay. All right, so you think that's better than the goblin?
I think so.
Okay.
I do.
Okay, Nikki,
Yeah.
I'm giving you a ring for whatever you want to give me.
Sure. Have that.
Okay.
Have that at it.
Actually,
What?
okay.
Do you want a foot?
No.
Can give you a foot.
Not a hand,
See,
it's a
the
foot.
thing is, well, go ahead.
Yeah.
Even on my turn, I could go 1, 2, and be done with that.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
A goblin, not on fire. On
Correct.
fire is a whole different
On
thing.
fire is a pair.
Yeah, I know. Well, I
Or
have
a
a
ring.
pair. I have a pair. by
Okay,
the way.
great. Okay, in that case, I'm going to draw 2 cards. Wait. Do I want
Are
to...
you
He
done?
never asked me if I had a pair. That's why I was like waiting to see if he said.
No, I'm not done, Nikki. Why would I
Don't-
waste... Why would I
why
let you
would you-
waste a movement? I'm going to spend...
You haven't done any movement
You
yet,
haven't
any at
moved
all.
at all.
Yeah, I have. I moved 2 to here.
Okay.
But I am going to spend the
Okay.
card you just gave me.
Sure, to get him one closer.
Yes, but I'm not going to defeat that goblin.
Sure.
I'm just going to be on that space so you can move in immediately. I'm going to draw 2.
Hi, how you doing?
Is there a ring in there?
Yeah. Well, I had a ring anyway.
Oh, okay.
And flip a plot card. And
Plots.
let's hope it's
3.
3 is good. Okay. Phew. So, let me just make sure I understand
Yeah.
this.
Place a goblin in the location that matches the number
Right, if this
on
space
the
is
plot
occupied.
card.
Right.
Yes. By any character, place it in the next highest number space.
Great. There's no goblin adjacent to that.
Yep.
So there's no fire.
Sure.
If it had been 4, it
Yeah.
would have moved to 6.
And
this
then
one would have caught
fire.
fire. So we don't even have a fire.
Sweet.
All right, Nikki.
You ready? Let's
I'm ready.
do this damn business.
Yep, okay, go ahead.
So,
Well, okay.
1,
First thing is
2.
yeah.
so
Yep.
now we got 2 ents there.
Okay, trade.
And then I'm going to give you something for another ring.
Yep.
Have a foot.
Okay.
Then I'm going to finish that.
Both damn spaces must be occupied by ents. That is correct. The first
There's
challenge must be complete. That is
3
correct.
rings.
Hey,
Yeah.
everyone's love. Complete a challenge using 1 or more rings without advancing the corruption
See,
track.
I think that's better to get.
I
rid of
agree.
3
Yes.
cards.
Well, we'll see. We got an extra goblin on the board. We'll
Yeah.
see. All right, and for that, Nikki, you get a special card,
A special card.
which might help us in our situation right now.
It could. Look at the top card of the plot. It's the mirror of
Oh, it's the same one
Gadriel
again?
Yes.
All right. Oh, well, we should definitely do that.
Well, she should also move
Yep.
one of the ants, or her and her and an ant or something. At least one if she has the cards. Oh, she.
What's the last challenge now?
Both tower spaces have to be occupied by an ent,
Oh, okay.
and the other challenges have to be complete.
Well, I can just, why not? I'll put a card out and I'll move 1 space this way
Okay.
Mhm.
and get him closer to that place. Then
Wait, Nikki, what card did you have again?
I have the mirror of Galadriel again.
Okay.
So that means looking at the top card,
Okay,
and
we-
then I can put it on the bottom if I want.
Okay, we need to totally use that because if 9 comes up, we lose the game, right? Because
Okay.
it's
It's
adjacent,
adjacent to
to
both of those,
multiple
yeah,
goblins. And the rules as I understand them, of which they're just here,
Yeah.
is that any goblin adjacent to a goblin flips. So before you do that,
All right.
I'm not saying we need to take this back in any way, shape, or form, but do you want to, should she not make this move so she at least has a card in her hand?
No, because if she's
No.
not going to do the, is this her last card?
It's
Yeah.
my last
Yeah.
card.
Yeah.
I don't
Because
think-
remember,
Well, she's going to draw 2 cards in a minute.
Correct.
I am.
Remember, you get 2 movement. Were you splitting the movement? Is that what you're going to do next turn? Move 1 and then 1
No, what I'm going to do is deal with this one right now.
with this
1,
guy?
2. No, or yeah, 1 with that one. But I get 2 movement out of this
Everybody has
because
to
everything
go
needs to get
this
over
way.
here.
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, then go ahead, Nikki. Go ahead and play the card. So here's what we don't want. We don't want 9,
Yeah.
2 or 6.
2 or 6, or 3, 4, or 5. We don't want 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9.
Okay.
Anything else is okay.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Is it? Do we have a 1 quiet night card?
No.
No, hang on. You draw 2.
That's kind of close to it, though.
Yeah.
There you go. And then we flip a plot card.
12.
Okay,
Yeah.
12 is flip 1 goblin to its fireside. Okay, if you flip this goblin to its fireside, then you can't move into that space.
Oh, that's right, it has to
you
be-
will have to then move this guy here.
Well, no, there's one right. We're already straddling it here.
Oh, you're right. You just have to play a pair. So do you want to flip that one? Yeah, that's better than this
Yeah.
one,
Yes.
right?
Take care
Oh,
of
yeah.
the fire.
Okay, cool. All right, Lincoln.
Okay.
You have 2.
Well, I need to move 2.
Yep.
I might as well move over here in
The
case we can
cloaks
squish.
is like a One Silent
him.
Night.
Oh, hey, you could do them both.
Yes.
Well, I
you
don't
can.
have. Well, I could. Okay.
Squish.
So number 1.
Yeah. This requires a pair if followed by, okay, surrounded by ents. Beautiful.
And then here you go.
Oh my gosh.
Done.
Oh my gosh.
Look at Lincoln.
This game is easy.
Did we? We need to put the little.
I did. Oh, I did. You're
Floret
right.
there.
Thank you. Do you need any other cards from me? No, right?
Well, what I feel we should be doing is trying to get the stuff in place. I mean, I'll have 0 cards, but I would like to get us,
One.
because we need to deal with the goblins as well.
One,
They're not going to
two,
just disappear.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You
Yeah.
have 8 movement to get there. And basically what happens is once we get to a certain situation, we can just ignore the goblins and let them come up, right?
For sure, but we need to be close enough to make that happen.
Okay.
And we need to have the cards. We need to have 1 of these and 2 of
A
anything
mystery
else.
and 2 of anything, correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys have, but Nikki has 2 and I have 1 card.
I
Right.
just drew, one of the ones I drew was a courage, so
Okay.
at least we have that for the goblins.
Going
Okay.
for us. We got that going
All right,
for us.
so just keep your card and draw 2.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
I mean,
really up to you.
getting down to nothing for all of us is a bad idea. Okay, good.
Flip a plot card.
4, that's
No, that's great.
okay, because
Because it goes here and then moves there. That's
Okay.
fantastic.
It's fantastic.
It's fantastic. Okay, for my 2 movements,
For my 2 movements.
I'm going to go...
Dave has actually been with Schwarzenegger
go
and directed
1.
by Schwarzenegger.
I
I'm going to
know.
bring this... I'm going to bring this int with me.
Okay.
Okay.
1,
It's an ant pile.
and then 2, right?
Does it just automatically squish them because there's so many ants around?
No, but can someone trade me for a courage?
Yeah, here, have a card of whatever.
You can do it. Yeah.
No, you should keep yours because
Yeah.
you're next.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the mystery, Lincoln,
It's
just in
a
case it ends up being
mystery.
you over there.
Well, that'd be perfectly fine because
I'm going to spend the courage to get rid of this guy.
Goblin-y.
And then
I want you to be more excited about your direction here.
I'm gonna spend it 1 more card.
I think Dave is the director, I think, on that
I
show.
think
so
we have to do that, right?
He's
He's
ignoring
just
us.
ignoring the whole thing.
I'm just trying to play this silly game. 1, 2. All right, flip it.
6.
6. Uh-oh,
Hey,
hey.
say goblin.
Yes, but there's no goblin adjacent. Wow, that's our only goblin. Man, we're doing great.
Yeah.
Okey
Thought we'd
doke.
have fire by now. I mean, like, you know.
Well,
can't-
2 fires ends the game, so clearly it needs to be manageable, or this
Yeah.
would just be amazing.
You need to go here, Nikki, do that.
Okay.
I kind of think she should maybe go 1, 2, right? Don't we have to defeat this thing?
Well, here, look.
Do we?
Yeah.
1, 2.
I can't divide.
Oh, no. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Then 1, 2, 3. I mean, we're almost.
Yeah.
If she has enough cards, we can be in place to just deal with it on my turn.
Oh, wow, really? Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
1, 2. And it's
Yep.
1, 2, 3 to get the final one in.
Okay, wait. 1, 2, and then 1. You're right. Okay, I love it.
Yeah, I don't have any extra cards. I have movement, but I have enough to just deal with that.
Do you have
That's
this and just 2 other
Yes.
cards that aren't rings?
Yeah.
Great.
Ready?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, 1,
Well,
2.
they could be rings, couldn't they?
Yeah, but then it will cause corruption.
I understand.
Yeah,
but like
correct,
if we're in
correct.
deep poo, we would poo-do. Then
Okay,
we would
1,
do that.
2.
All right.
Yep.
Then we're going to move 1, just 1.
Yep.
Because at the most, we're going to have one goblin on fire, right?
Right.
That's 1.
Right.
All right.
Yep. Move again.
And I move again. It's
Oh, you don't
on-
need to move again because Lincoln's going to move 2 and be done.
Right.
And you don't need us to trade you anything, correct?
No.
Wow.
Right? Because at
Yeah.
most, we're going to maybe have 1 goblin on fire.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here, draw 2 cards just in case.
Yep.
Sure.
13.
13 is turn a goblin to its fireside.
Ah.
Okay.
Go, Lincoln.
1, 2.
Wow.
Yay.
It's even a pair just in case we
Yeah.
needed the pair. Wow. That was fantastic. This seemed so scary at first. There is no curse
we didn't
in
read any of these
elfish,
things, did we?
entish, or the tongues of men
We
for
should have
this
been reading
treachery.
this.
I
Read
read
all
You
this.
read that
Okay.
one.
I read it. I didn't read this one though. I'm sorry. Many of these trees were my friends, creatures
Yeah.
I had known from nut and acorn. Many had voices of their own that are lost forever now.
It's
There you
very
go.
sad.
I read the first one. I just forgot.
Yeah, you did read the first one. Okay.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah, I didn't. It seemed to me like we were close. I mean, because I was like, well, if we do this and we're.
Yep, no, that was what I was trying to do over here. You did the same thing. It was very smart.
Gamegenic. Ingenious supplies.
All right,
All right.
moving on. Next chapter.
I'm done with the ends, probably. There might be some ends at the end, though. You never know.
Everything comes back at the end.
Here's an ant.
All right, chapter 6, the Battle of Helm's Deep.
Give me the white.
Yeah.
You need.
Okay, these all go to you, plus the one still in the thing.
Oh, we don't need anything for this one.
The Battle of Helm's Deep. Find the chapter 6 plot card, put it near the thing, shuffle the story deck. Hey, and give us each 4 story cards.
Really?
Place Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli in their indicated spaces. And I need the Gandalf counter, Nikki.
This is gonna be
put
hard,
it
I
back
think.
away.
Which one is he?
Gandalf?
On the white side or?
On the white side. Place Gandalf counter white side up in his space. This is, which one's Aragorn again? Of these
Okay,
two?
there's the white side.
Okay.
This is Aragorn, this is Legolas.
Legolas has bow and arrow.
Legolas, thank you. Aragorn, Gandalf. Okay.
The elves.
Place 3 orc counters on spaces 1, 2, and 3 in the red area.
Orcs.
Yep.
Those were goblins last start.
In the red area?
On 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
In the red area, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just need, do I just need 3?
I just was wondering, because we got 1, 2, 3 right here, so.
Place 3
But that's up,
orcs
that's up in the thing, so yeah.
Make sure those are the orcs.
on
by
spaces
the
1,
way.
2, 3 in the red area. Place the other 3 orcs on the board below.
3 right here.
Ah. Yeah, there's a picture
Oh,
of
there
them.
he is.
It's the same as it was previously.
I was trying to remember what the orcs
2,
look like on these
1.
tokens.
3. Indicated spaces, right. All right. Each challenge has an associated area of the board. You must complete the challenges in order. Placing orcs. When you are required to place orcs, place them in the lowest numbered space not already occupied by an orc in your current challenge area. See, that's why we're in the red, I guess.
Red. Yeah.
Okay. There can only be 1 orc per space. Removing orcs. During a player's storytelling phase, you may discard cards to remove orcs in the same space as Aragorn, Gimli, or Legolas. This is, we recognize this from last time, right? Aragorn needs a warfare, Legolas needs a mystery, Gimli needs an insight in order to do that. Eowyn, Haldir, and Theoden can also
Yowen?
Thank you. Can also remove orcs from their spaces with the cards shown on their space. So a courage, if there's an orc here,
An adventure.
an adventure from Haldir.
And a whatever you want for Theoden.
Yep. And just 1 card from your
And then
hand.
we need 2 for day 4, whatever that is.
Waiting for Gandalf. During any player's storytelling phase, that player may move Gandalf to the next space on his path by discarding the cards indicated on the new space. So, a mystery to move here, a pair to move here, an adventure, 2 courage to here, insight, and a thing. All right. You lose this chapter if you need to place an orc and do not have one available, or the plot deck runs out. So, and our One Ring ability is to remove an orc from every space with a character miniature. Wow, that could be big. You could get rid of 3 orcs with 1 ring, albeit for a corruption. Let's find out what these challenges are. Aragorn and Gimli. Aragorn. I gotta stop doing that. Aragorn and Gimli at the culvert explosion. Gandalf at day 2. So Aragorn and Gimli here. Gandalf at day 2. Reward, remove all the orcs from the red area and draw 2 story cards. Come on, we can take them. That's the next one. That's the yellow challenge. Aragorn and Gimli at the Causeway, Legolas at Theoden. How do you pronounce that?
Theoden?
Theoden, Gandalf at day 3. And the reward is always going to be
Getting rid of the
orcs,
area.
maybe plus something. In this case, not. Ride it out with me. Aragorn and Legolas in the Great Hall.
Ride out with me.
Ride out with me? What did I say? Ride it out?
Yeah.
Ride it out with me.
We're just going to hang out here.
Aragorn and Legolas in the Great Hall. Gimli in Hornburg. Gandalf at or beyond day 4. Reward: each player draws a story card. Do not remove the orcs. At dawn, look to the east. Gandalf is at day 5 or cliffside. Reward: you complete this chapter. That's it. If Gandalf is at cliffside, draw a card from the special deck.
Nice.
This
Otherwise,
one's
whatever.
complicated.
And the One Ring ability I already said.
Yeah. Get rid of one word.
The player who most recently climbed a wall goes first. Wow.
A wall?
How many years back? Well, I can't even remember the last time I climbed a wall. I have no idea.
I mean, I've definitely done that more recently, I would imagine.
I'm going to say you again then.
But somebody else can start. Come on.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
You might have the best hand to start, for all I know.
Right.
All right. First thing first. You get movement.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Plot card. We didn't look at the plot
we
card.
didn't
No,
look
we
at what they
did
do.
not.
Chapter 6. Okay. Ooh, we want a 1. 1 is Elven Reinforcements. Each player draws a story card.
You didn't read that incorrectly. It's not 11 reinforcements.
It's Elven.
I know.
Each player draws 11 story cards.
No.
2 through 6, add 1 orc to the current challenge area. Remember, when you add it, it goes to the next highest area. Oof.
Next highest number in the area?
Yeah. 7 through, right, isn't that what it said? Placing orcs. When you're required to place an orc, place them in the lowest numbered space not already occupied.
Right.
So,
Lowest numbered space.
not already,
Right.
true, not already
Yeah.
occupied. 7 through 11, add 2 orcs to the current challenge area. 12 through 15, add 3 orcs to the
Woof.
current challenge area.
That sounds-
Yipes.
Not good. I don't think we're going to make this one.
Well, remember, we can always get rid of an orc at area 2 here with just an adventure card, right?
Okay.
But we're going to run out of cards. Well, we'll find out. We'll see what happens.
So what? Okay.
All right,
What
so-
do we want to try to do first here?
Well, okay. Our first challenge
Red.
is Aragorn and Gimli have to be at the Culvert Explosion.
Okay.
Right.
And Gandalf needs to be at day 2.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
and we need a courage and a warfare.
I got a
I
warfare.
have that.
Okay, well,
I have that, but I don't have anything else to deal with getting him here.
that's okay. I can move him there. Where do we need him to be at? Day 2?
2.
Two, you
Yes.
said.
All right, so it seems like either Nikki is going to basically be doing this then,
Yeah.
or
What?
me if we do some trades after the movement, right? I can trade you, for example, the mystery for one of these symbols,
Right.
and you can move Gandalf. But I think it's probably better if Nikki does it. It's an extra turn, but I don't know.
Well, I can do this. Oh wait, he's got an orc underneath him.
Yeah,
He needs-
we don't need to move him there until. If Nikki's going to do it, then let Nikki do the movement in there, and maybe you and I should just be trying to fight these.
Well,
orcs.
first thing I'm going to deal with. Oh, wait,
you have to do
movement.
movement first, right?
Yep. Just going to move 1.
Okay,
Then I'm going to deal with. Gimli's going to deal with the orc.
that's this one.
Yep.
Okay, gone.
For now.
Do you have an adventure
No.
card? Do you have
Legolas needs a
mystery?
I don't have it.
I have mysteries. I have 2 mysteries.
Oh, why don't you?
But I was thinking maybe I'd use them there, but I can
They
give
do
a
need to be
mystery
equal
away.
on that day
Right.
too.
Yeah, they do.
I was going to use my mystery to put Gandalf here, but I can trade with you.
Here you
Do
go.
you have another sword?
No.
All
I
right,
mean,
well-
I do. I have a sword, but not another. That we didn't trade.
But you. Oh, you.
I mean,
yeah,
I
yeah,
can
yeah.
I can get him to Nikki. You were saying it might be here, but I have
Oh yeah,
these.
right. Yeah.
I don't want to give them up
Yep.
yet.
Okay.
I mean, I have to trade one card
Ooh.
with her, but you
Well, I
know.
like it.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and do your thing then.
Then I'm going to move Gandalf 1.
Yep.
Gandalf.
All right.
Oh, that's not the right show. And then I'm going to draw 2.
Yep. And then flip a plot card.
Plots. 3.
3 is add 1 orc. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. It goes here. Hey, that's perfect.
Right under Gimli.
Okay. Movement is interesting this round. I mean, until we get to the first challenge. All right, for my movement, I'm going to do, I think, no movement.
Does it? Okay, because you want to take care of that
Yeah,
orc?
because I want to do Gimli. Well, here. No, because yellow is next, and I'd rather have
Yeah.
Legolas be able to go over there. Okay, so, Nikki, do you have the courage and the
No,
sword?
I only have the sword.
Okay, well, I have courage and a
Okay,
sword.
so you can trade on her turn. Do you have a pair to go here?
Yes.
Okay. Even if you trade?
Yes.
Because I have a pair, but I'd rather fight with it.
I
Okay. In that
Okay.
case, here's an adventure
To take care of, yep.
to get rid of that. Here's
Haldir.
an insight.
Get rid of Gimli's.
Get rid of Gimli's orc. And that's all I'm going to do. Because I don't have anything to trade with anybody, I don't think. Do you have any insight, Lincoln?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Do you have something you can trade with me and not miss it?
Yeah, I mean, I've got
I thought you were
I've
going
got
to
an
do stuff
adventure.
with me. Okay.
I am, but I'm just. You didn't trade with Nikki at all yet?
I have nothing to
Okay.
trade hers. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I want to give you this so that you can fight Gimli in case.
Okay, for
in,
Gimli, yeah.
in
yeah.
case it needs to happen.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm gonna draw 2, 1, and 2. Ha! Nice.
Because I think that this is going to fill. That's why I handed you that.
Well, in theory, once Nikki does this, they're all gonna disappear. I'm
Right.
worried about this over here.
Sure.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
2.
2 is just a-
Add 1 orc to
Yep.
the current challenge area.
1. Okay, 2. There you go. All right, Nikki.
Why'd you put 2 down?
I put 1 down in the lowest available spot. 1 was already full, so it goes to
Oh.
2.
I thought those were gone. I'm sorry.
No
All
worries.
right. So here we go.
Yep.
I
Are you moving anything? You probably should move
do you
Gimli
want me
at
to
minimum.
move Gimli
Yeah.
up here?
He has to
Okay.
go there.
So
Yeah.
there you go.
There's 1,
There's
and you
just
have
1.
you have another movement. Here's my suggestion. I would move this here,
All right, sure.
right? Because yellow is next.
Why
Right.
not? Okay. Then I am going to play the pair.
Yep.
He gets to here.
Yep.
Then I'm going to trade with Lincoln
Mm-hmm.
for a courage.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to complete that challenge.
Yeah. Okay. Brace the gates. All right. Remove all orcs from the area, and you get 2 of these as a reward.
Okay.
It is still your turn if you want to do stuff. I'm not
Nah.
saying you have to.
I don't think so.
Did you draw an adventure?
No, I did not.
Okay. Then away we go.
I know, because it's to move to day 3.
Yeah, that would have been nice. But here, end of turn, draw 2 cards.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
that
for
was
the
extra
challenge.
2.
Okay. Got it.
And then go ahead and flip.
12.
12 is...
Add 3 orcs to the current challenge area.
All right.
3.
They go in...
The lowest number, so 1, 2,
1.
and 3.
Hey, look at that. He's already on 1. It's almost like we knew what we were doing. 1, 2, 3. All right. The next challenge is Aragorn and Gimli at Causeway,
Ooh.
Legolas at Theoden, and Gandalf at day 3. So Gandalf at day 3 is the easy part.
Sure is. Boy, that's far.
Yep.
That's the only route, too. Well, there's this cut right here.
Yeah,
But
correct.
okay, Lincoln.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2.
Yep.
3,
Yep.
4. I mean, not 4, but get rid of orc.
Yep.
Get rid of orc.
Yep.
Orc.
And then that is the
Do you want to do any trading?
Yeah.
yeah, I'm thinking about it. What do we need here on this one again?
We need a courage and an insight.
Okay.
I have an insight.
I also have an insight.
It's going to be a little while till we get there.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold off And I'll
Okay.
just draw 2 cards. I
Okay.
don't really have. I have a ring. I'll tell you that right now. But
Okay, that's
I
fine.
have a special card that could be helpful.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
14.
Oof,
So 3
3.
more orcs.
Uh-oh.
So one's going to go under Gimli.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah, we've got to deal with more than one.
Now we do.
Well, I think my Mirror of Gadriel is coming out.
Galadriel.
Glad I should have probably done it last turn, but I didn't. Welp, I think 1, 2, right, is better than. Okay, what does? What
He
do I-
needs. He needs the.
He needs
the sword?
the
mystery.
light.
The mystery.
Mystery.
Okay.
It's a mystery. I do have one.
Okay, I will trade you. I'll trade you for a mystery. How's that? All right, there's mystery.
Yay.
That gets rid of this. Right? You have an insight, right, Nikki?
Yes, I do.
Okay, there's insight then. That gets rid of this.
Sure.
And then. Okay, on the next turn, 1, 2. Okay, it's
I'll
going to
move
be
him too.
it's
and
gonna
get
be
rid of
Lincoln.
this.
Theoden can get rid of him with anything.
right. I'm not worried right now. There are 3 open spaces, and I'm about to look at that card.
Okay.
It looks like you're going to.
We
do-
won't die if these 3 go out, right?
No,
have
we
to
die
next-
if we need to place one and there isn't one
Right.
there.
Okay.
Additionally, I think timing-wise, it looks like you're going to do this.
Me?
Well, here's the deal, right? These 2 need to be here,
Right.
right? And he needs to be here. So 1, 2, 3 for this. 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 4. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we each spend an extra card, maybe it's me doing it.
Okay.
But it's not Nikki, right? We're not there yet. All right, I'm going to play this Mirror of Gadriel. Can I see that? Galadriel, thank you. Come on, 1. That's the one we want. Okay, what does that do?
Badness.
Let's put that on the bottom.
Okay.
We've had a lot of not so great cards come up here.
That's all right. I'm going to draw 2. Ooh. And then let's see what we got on that plot deck.
4.
4 is just 1. And it goes here in space 2.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
All right. 1, 2.
Yep.
Boom.
Okay. Like it?
Then I can. 1, 2, 1. We can share spots, right?
Yep.
So, do we have? No, we're at this one. Okay. I am gonna use a
Yep.
foot and move
An adventure.
just 1 right here,
Mm-hmm.
just to help move him along.
No, you want him to be here, right?
That's yeah, because you can cut.
That,
You can cut through.
oh,
the
there's the
shortcut.
cut.
Yeah.
Sorry. I even pointed that
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yep.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Okay. Now, I have a ring I can trade if someone wants to do, if they have the heart of
Here, I'll
Arowana
trade
or
you.
whatever.
I'll trade you this for the ring,
Okay.
and then use that to move Gandalf, so that Lincoln doesn't
Okay.
have to worry
Then
about it.
Gandalf goes here.
Right?
Then I have the Elven Cloaks, which is don't reveal one of these. Do you want to do that right now, or do you want me to hold on to it?
No. Let me play the Mirror of Gadriel again.
Galadriel.
Galadriel.
Okay.
Let me keep mispronouncing that because I
Sure,
just drew
no
another
prob.
one. Let's put that on the bottom. And I would say
She's gonna punish you for mispronouncing her name all the
fair
time.
enough.
I know. I'm done. So
Yep.
2 cards.
It's okay. I've moved 2 good cards to the bottom. Come on, 1.
6.
6.
6 is just 1, right?
6 is 1 orc.
Yep.
Oof.
6 of one orc, half a dozen of the other.
Okay. Shucks.
This is exciting.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot to deal with these though. Theoden can take care of one with anything, so that's gonna be
Correct.
good.
You have movement first, though.
Yep, I know.
Sorry.
1,
Yep.
2.
But why wouldn't you just move him 2 to get to Theoden?
Because he's on something we can defeat
Yes.
Okay.
still.
Somebody might be able to. I
All
can't.
right.
I can't either yet, but maybe
But I
you'll draw
will
something.
try. I will do just an adventure card
For Theoden.
for Theoden to take care of that.
Okay.
And what do you need here on your turn, Dave?
Well,
1,
Is-
2. 1, 2.
we're still 4 movement away, right?
Yes.
This has to be here and this has to be here, and I don't have any of this, so it's going to be Nikki doing it. So, Nikki, do you have these in your hand yet? Do you have a courage and an insight?
I have an insight. That's it.
Okay, so Nikki needs a courage if you have one.
No, I don't have insight.
All right, well, maybe you'll draw one, maybe I'll draw one, and if not, we'll have to use a ring.
Okay. Let me draw 2 cards then.
Yep.
Mhm.
Just flip a 1,
Oof.
Lincoln.
Do you want me to interrupt that?
No, I don't think so
Okay.
yet. 1.
5.
That's
5
a
is just
5.
The
Boo.
one,
I now have a fistful of rings, so.
the 1 is in there somewhere. Do you have the... I don't have the special card that's the challenge with the ring.
Nope, not yet anyway.
Okay.
I do have a great card, though, that I'm saving until when we really need it.
Okay.
Nothing that interrupts and stops things. But
Okay. All right, so Aragorn needs to be here, right?
Yep.
Okay, so in theory, that means Nikki is going to do this on her turn. If I do 1, 2, and then I don't need to spend for movement.
Do you want to take out the orc that's under him?
With the mystery, I was just going to get rid of this one.
Oh, okay, whatever.
I don't have a card that I can trade you.
well, the rest of them, the thing is, we don't want to wipe them all out, right?
Right,
Because they are going to go away on Nikki's turn if we take care of this.
correct, but I think getting rid of 1 plays... Well, no, we can
1
not...
is okay, because if 3 go out, we're in trouble.
Well, do we want to use Nikki's don't flip a card?
I honestly feel that would be great potentially later, right? Like we're in,
Right.
We're within range. You can
Well,
do
this
that
is
and
the
take care-
decision you always have.
I know.
Is now later?
I know.
Or is later later?
But you can take care of this right
Yeah,
now,
right.
and then that leaves us with 3 if we need to put out 3.
Right.
And we need 2 of these just to get
For
to
sure,
day
we're
4.
not there, but
All right.
I might be able to solve that problem.
All right, I'm going to do this to get rid of that.
Well, nobody was there.
It doesn't matter.
No,
it's
see,
this.
Theoden is there.
He's one of the ones like these.
Oh.
You can just use the.
No, that's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
It's,
yep,
it's
yellow.
hard to see because it's covered by the
All
orc symbol,
right.
but Theoden is there. All right, I'm just going to draw 2 cards then.
Yep.
Well, I didn't get it.
Sure would be nice because it's going to be hard.
Yep, okay, and
I think I'm
then...
going to have to give some to you folks.
Okay, we just need that to be 1. Flip a 1.
Hey, it's a 10.
Oh, the 10 is bad.
10 is 2 orcs in current challenge
Oh,
area.
actually, that's great. Right? That's what we want, because they can all go away.
Okay,
All right, Nikki P.
sure. Oops. 1, 2.
Yep. Nikki, you need a courage, and we don't have one, right?
Courage, yeah.
Okay, I have 1 ring. How many do you have?
I have 3.
I don't know.
You trade
any
with Nikki
rings.
then.
Okay.
Okay.
You have 3?
Yeah.
Wow, we need that card that...
I
we
know.
need to do a challenge with
Sure.
the ring thing.
Okay.
Ring thing.
So then for this challenge, everybody's in the right place.
Yep.
So here is a ring, unfortunately.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Corruption. Hey, we're doing great on this track. All
Better
right.
than I thought we were going to do.
Flavor text, so much death. What can men do against such reckless hate? All right, remove all orcs from the track.
Okay.
Wow, that is great.
All right, technically it is still your turn,
Oh,
but I don't think you should play any cards for movement.
no.
And I don't think we should worry about
Because we
flipping-
want to know what we're supposed to do, you think?
Well, we're going to move here next, right?
I
We're
know.
going to the blue next.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't want to put Legolas in there like we did the last time. It is number 1.
No, it takes the last card out of her hand to do it.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
My last card is the Elven Cloak, which is to not turn over one
Oh,
of
okay.
these. It's
Oh.
not...
No, don't spend that yet. We,
yeah.
we want the 1 card
That's
to
what
come
I'm
up.
saying. So
There
I
you go.
wouldn't spend
There's
a card
2.
anyway.
Come on, 1. All right,
Hey.
flip that plot card.
I got
Oh, the
some
thing?
courage now.
Oh, sweet, good.
7.
All right, 7 is 2.
2 orcs.
Torques.
2 orcs that beat as 1.
Oh.
I know, it's pretty terrible.
All right, Lincoln.
Okay.
Gosh, neither one of these helped with the last... with this
So
challenge.
we need a, yep. So Aragorn and
Adventure.
Legolas in the Great Hall. Gimli in Hornburg, and Gandalf at or beyond day 4. However, each player draws a story card, but we do not remove orcs.
Geek.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a horn, so if I can get another one.
Okay.
But it's your
Who
turn.
starts?
You.
Me.
It's your turn.
Okay.
It's movement time.
Yep. So where does who's into Aragorn and Legolas? Okay, in Grand Hall. Okay,
Yep.
Great Hall. 1, 2.
Yep.
Um,
And do you have a mystery?
It's a mystery.
I don't have a
I
mystery.
do not have a mystery.
Nor do I have one to trade you.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think I should move one more space.
Okay.
Does anybody have
Oh,
any
wait.
courage or any of that stuff?
I have a sword.
I do
Oh,
too.
Sword doesn't help.
I'm not courage. I meant warfare. I have that too. So as long as you have one, we can at least
I
maybe
have
deal with
one.
it. So I'm going to spend one and move Gimli closer to the
No, Legolas.
Aragorn, right?
Aragorn.
Yep.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was thinking Gimli just
Yeah,
because.
yeah.
But yes.
no,
Wait.
but I don't have an insight. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, doesn't Gimli have to be all the way
Yes.
up here?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, they all have to move.
Yeah.
I just meant he's got
And,
the
yeah.
farthest to go.
Well, if
So-
I had an insight,
So
Yeah.
I have Bilbo's Journey, and
which is what?
you get to draw 2 cards from the discard pile.
Oh.
What do we need? Can't take any special cards.
We need. I have no courage. Do you have any courage?
I do not.
Okay, Nikki's going to need a courage to do this.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Is just
We'll
get,
need one courage, and then, I don't know, man.
maybe a one of these. The mystery.
Maybe mystery, sure. We'll need it, at the very least,
Yeah.
we'll need it here.
Okay, so we'll do one of each of those.
Yep.
Well, a mystery also helps Legolas
Yep.
fight.
Wow. There's-
Yep.
Well, hopefully there's more coming because they're not in here. There's a couple. There's a few there still, but that's a lot. That's a
Okay,
lot.
so that is your draw. And now please flip over the number 1 card.
Hey, it is the number 1.
Okay. Hey, number 1.
Elven reinforcements.
Everybody
Each
draws a
player
story
draws
card.
One
There's one for
story
you,
card.
and one for me, and one for you.
Thank you. That was not good. Okay.
And you don't have more than 6, right?
No, I'm at 6.
Okay, good. Because that would really blow. Because you
Well-
have to check.
What do you? What,
After the plot card is when you check to see if your
Yeah,
hand is over
yeah.
6.
Too bad we can't discard rings.
You can discard rings.
You can in that part. I don't think you can there.
You take corruption for it.
Okay, yeah.
You absolutely can. Look, it
Okay.
even says on the thing, when played or discarded.
Okay, your turn.
Okie doke.
Well, we got a turn, right?
Oh, yeah, plot.
I thought-
no,
Oh,
we
no,
did.
you did
You
one.
did.
One.
Oh, I was excited. Okay.
Woo! Trying to mess it up.
Confusing me.
2,
Yeah.
right? 1, 2, a buckle on my shoe.
The old shoe buckler.
Okay, so that is Aragorn, and he needs this, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so goodbye, orc. Hello, love. And then I don't have oh wait, I did draw a mystery. Do you want me to get rid of that?
It's a mystery.
Sure.
I wish I would stop saying that, actually. I'm annoying myself with it.
All right, I'm going to do that.
I don't hear the machine
I'm
saying
going
that
to get rid of
anymore,
that.
though. Just says
Yeah.
mystery.
Yeah.
I thought he said it's a mystery before.
And
did I.
then, I mean, what do we need? Those guys there and those guys there. And I'm going to play a card just to move this
Yep.
an extra space because I'm getting worried.
Can we toss him from here to here?
No.
No.
No tossing.
I mean, come on.
No.
I
This is
know.
where he gets tossed. Can't that be right here from
I'm
here
gonna
to
draw
here?
2. Ooh.
Of course,
They
Aragorn.
could show
they can-
Aragorn
little
needs to be there
dotted
with
line.
that.
Everyone's love.
Okay, cool.
It's
Everyone's
love, love, love.
All right, flip
Yeah.
a card.
No.
We're getting to the end of this.
Yeah,
This is
oh
just a
yeah,
shuffle.
3.
3 orcs.
How many are left? How many cards are left?
3, 4.
Okay, well, know that the bottom 2 are not good because I put them there, remember?
Okay.
1. Oops. A 1.
A 2.
A 2.
A
A
3.
3. A 3. All right, Nikki,
Yeah.
your turn.
Yeah. All right.
Do we want to move these guys off of orcs? I feel like we shouldn't, right? So, in other words, Gimli has to be here, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to use this as Gimli. So let's say that's Gimli.
Sure.
Then what we want is the person who completes this challenge, their movement should be 1, 2, right? And then they complete the challenge. Because that way we're always on a fighting space. I don't think we should be off of the fighting spaces.
Right.
Does that make sense?
I was just gonna be like, Gimli's coming this way anyway.
Right, but he would be here off of one of these, is what he's saying. We can't
Right.
deal with these if...
Like, for example, what if the only card you have to fight is a mystery card? Then you'd have to bring... Then you'd have to bring Legolas out.
Or exchange cards.
Or exchange cards. Correct. So, since we have to move Gimli anyway, I would either move Gimli 2 spaces
All right.
or
Aragorn there, yeah.
put Aragorn there. Because we need to be able to fight these things. Because this is the end, right? This is the end game. This is the last thing we have to
Okay,
do.
let's just move him too.
Okay.
All right.
There needs to be a special card to toss.
This actually helps because it gives us 2 chances to fight that
Sure.
orc, right?
Lincoln, let's exchange cards. I would like to get your courage.
I have a courage
What
as
do
well.
you
I do
need?
too.
If you
What-
want to keep it.
I have a couple of courage.
Oh, go for it then.
You know what? I'm going to give, well, yeah, I'll give you this because it might help you out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Then I'm going to play the 2,
Yep.
move him
Great.
here.
Done.
Then I'm going to be done with my turn.
Okay. No
Uh,
fighting.
I can do an elven cloak.
Oh, before you look at those, you have to play this. Decide which is to not turn that over.
Which is to not turn that
Let's
over.
do it.
Yeah, might as well.
Right
Let's
now?
do it, yep.
Okay, so there's that.
Let's do it.
We don't turn that over.
And then you draw 2.
And then I draw 2 and I'm done with
No
my
plot
turn.
card. Okay. And you don't have more than 6, correct?
No.
Have we ever had more than 6 this entire
I don't
game?
think so.
No, right?
No, I'm,
It's hard to get there.
No, yeah, because we're
I
constantly...
think, yeah. Because we're sharing
Right.
cards and...
Yep.
Okay, well, then I'm going to move 2 here.
Yep.
And then...
Okay, we're at that time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So we could do it on my turn, potentially.
I have Wisdom of Elrond, by the way.
Elrond Hubbard.
Mm-hmm.
What is that one?
Choose a player to draw 2 cards from the story deck.
Ooh.
If that can help, like, Lincoln can do it all
Well,
now.
you guys have nothing. I don't think I can do it all now, but I can... here's the deal.
Yeah.
I feel... Because this isn't the end of the game yet. We still got a full other thing that we have to deal with. It's
We
easy.
still have to get Gandalf to Cliffside.
He just needs to be at 5.
Correct. And these 2 things.
Correct. But if we
Correct.
get him to 6, then we get a special card or
That
whatever,
is
which
correct.
is good. So I can move him because I have that.
Do you have the insight?
Yeah, let's just do that.
Okay, so Gandalf goes here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then what does he need for the last
Wait, you
one?
have the draw 2 card?
Uh,
Okay, do me a favor, Lincoln.
Mhm.
Trade me, give me one of your rings. Because I picked up Erewhon's Love.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
is it day 4 and beyond, or just day 4?
Beyond day 4. At or beyond day 4.
Oh, okay.
But what Lincoln's saying
Just
is,
making sure.
if he is at day 5 or Cliffside, we do this. But if he is at Cliffside, we get a special card,
Which we want.
which we totally want.
And I can do that now. I can put him at Cliffside so that he's just there. We just need to have...
Okay.
I
do
have
that.
part of that. Anyway,
Do
okay,
that.
so there we go. So let's have him go over here.
Okay.
And then,
Now, do you have any cards that aren't rings that you can discard for movement?
yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of stuff. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying. I think we should
I think if you put Gimli there, then I can do this on my turn.
put Gimli over here.
If you can
okay,
put
sure.
Gimli to here, right?
Yeah, that's where he needs
Can
to
you?
be.
Do you have 2 cards you can throw
I do.
away?
I only have 1 ring left now.
Okay, great.
So I'll do that. 1, 2, and I'm done.
Okay.
I mean, I can move 1 more. I have enough. I don't know if it's coming back to me.
Well, do you have a sword
No.
or a mystery?
No.
Did you do
It
an
is coming back to you
exchange
because I
already?
can't do this and this.
What were you saying,
Did you
Nikki?
do an exchange already?
Yes,
Yeah, we
he
just
did.
did.
He
Okay.
gave me a ring. I can't do both of these. I can only do this.
Sure, that's fine. Okay, well then I'm going to spend 1 more just to...
There's no reason to because I don't need the movement. Oh well, yeah. Go ahead, do it.
it just
Unless
gets...
you want
Yep.
me to
It gets
do the
so you're
draw.
saying 1, 2,
Yes.
and move them in.
Right. Yep.
And then
Unless you
I'm going
want me to have him draw more cards so he can maybe do something more.
to
No, it should be me that draws the cards because if I can get to here,
Okay.
or Nikki.
or you, but that's
it's
one more
other
plot
player.
card.
This one is
Yeah.
other player.
Oh, okay.
Choose a player to
No,
draw.
A player. It can be
player,
you.
that's you.
Oh,
It can be you. Okay, flip a plot card and see what
Plots.
happens.
8.
8 is 2, right?
8 is not great.
8 is 2. 4 and 5.
Okay.
And this is here. Okay, so 1, 2, right?
Mhm. Yep.
And I'm going to do this.
Wait, I have a ring. I have a sword. I have a.
No, keep it.
Okay.
I'm doing both of these. I'm writing it out with me with
Oh,
2
yeah, yeah.
rings,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm using Erewhon's Love so
Yeah.
that we don't...
Arwen's, by the way.
Arwen's, I keep doing that. So there's no corruption. The orcs stay in place. However, each player draws a story card. There you go. One for you.
I might be reshuffling here. Wow. Okay. Well, I got rings.
All right, Nikki.
Yeah.
So if I get this,
I have it.
She's got it's
okay,
it's done.
but on the right, but before we flip one of those, if you play your card and let me draw 2 cards, I might be able to do it right now.
Without flipping.
Correct.
Okay. So you haven't exchanged yet with anybody?
No, I have not exchanged yet.
Which one
You
do
didn't trade with anybody?
Not yet, but I need to draw 2 cards first, please.
Okay. Here is
Thank you.
the wisdom.
Okay, does anyone have a foot?
Yes.
I will trade you a sword for a foot.
Here you go.
Boom goes the dynamite. Look at that.
Okay.
And for
Yay.
our reward, we get this. Let's just look at it. Do we want to look at it, or do we want to draw it and be surprised when it's in the deck?
Just draw it and be surprised.
Okay.
Just put it right there.
Okay.
She's not gonna. It's over. We're not drawing
Yep.
anything.
I'll give those to you.
Okay.
Well, you should shuffle it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
What was this next card? 13.
13 was 3.
3
Yeah.
orcs.
Yeah,
We would have been in
would've been bad.
trouble.
Okay.
Well, worst case, if we couldn't do it, I would try to kill things. Oh, here, don't forget that ring. Unfortunately. Wow, that was close.
It's tighter than I thought. I mean, I knew it was gonna be tough, but
Yep. Oh, hey, I didn't read either of these. Right out with me is for Rohan, for your people, and at dawn look to the east is the battle for Helm's Deep is over. The battle for Middle Earth is about to begin. All our hopes now lie with 2 little hobbits somewhere in the wilderness. Is that actually his line?
Dun,
Something
dun,
like that,
dun.
yeah.
Yes, it
All
is.
right. I'll try to do Ian McKellen next time I read those lines. Chapter 7.
Shelob's Lair.
Can I have the chapter 7 box, please?
Galadriel
I
is here for
believe
some
it is
reason.
this one.
Okay. Yep, I think that's correct. I'm going to
That
give these
is-
back to you.
Chapter 6.
Yep.
Turn over.
Find the chapter 7 card. Hey, what do you know? Shuffle the story deck and give 4 cards to each player. Place Samwise on the path to the lair.
Path to lair.
Yep. Place Frodo and the Gollum counter on the lair
in
entrance.
there.
That's right there. Yep, here, I don't need that anymore. And place the 3 web counters below. The last person to see a spider goes first.
That's probably me.
All right.
Do you need Gandalf
I'm
anymore?
just keeping it.
Okay.
We're gonna need everything for the last chapter. So
Okay.
I might as well just keep it over here. All right, the chapter rules. Tight, twisting tunnels. Only 1 hobbit can occupy a space at a time. Frodo and Samwise can enter, but cannot leave a space with a web counter. Okay?
Okay.
Gollum the Guide. Gollum can be moved just like a character miniature. He can leave web spaces, and he can share spaces with hobbits.
All right.
Naughty
Hobbits-
little
Hobbitses is what he.
Naughty little fly. Players can discard 1 courage card or any 2 matching story cards to remove a web counter in the same space as a hobbit or a golem. The One Ring ability is to remove a web counter from the board. You lose this chapter if you need to place a web and you do not have one available or the plot deck runs out.
Okay.
So again, the players can discard 1 card, or anyone can. A golem can move. He can leave web spaces.
What are you reading?
I'm just
Where
trying.
are you now?
Okay. I was just rereading the stuff. I was rereading the stuff over again.
Well, I don't think we read chapter 7, so.
We didn't read the flavor text, that's for sure. Frodo follows Gollum into the dark cave, not realizing that this is where the voracious Spider Queen lies waiting. All right.
They don't even try to put her name in there?
I know. Well, it says Shelob right at the top.
Shelob, okay.
Galadriel?
Shelob.
Okay, here's here's our chapter 7 thing. 1 through 13,
Oh,
place a web counter on the location that matches that number.
that's
Fair enough.
bad news.
14, if there is not a web counter on Samwise's space, place one there. Otherwise, nothing happens. 15, if there is not a web counter on Frodo's space, place one there. Otherwise, nothing happens.
Okay.
So remember, we can remove a web space with either a courage or 2 matching story cards, but we have to be on that space.
Right.
And the 2 hobbits cannot be together.
And the 2 hobbits cannot be on the same
The
space.
hobbits is,
This is Shelob's lair, the whole thing.
sure.
Right.
So any space past the lair entrance is the lair. Basically, any of these webby spaces. All right, we have 3 challenges. Into the darkness, Frodo, Samwise, and Gollum must be on different spaces inside the lair. You draw 1 story card. And also an adventure and insight. Frodo of the Shire. Frodo must be on Galadriel's, how do I say it?
Galadriel.
Galadriel's space. Gollum and Samwise must be adjacent to Galadriel.
Okay.
Reward 2 story cards, and that's 2 insight. A narrow escape. Frodo and Samwise must be on different exit spaces.
Exit.
Oh.
Exit.
Oof. Gollum can be on either exit space. All other challenges complete. So these 2 can go in any order, but clearly we're going to, once we're in, we're in. So I'm going to say that since the rules are pretty sparse and basically say that hobbits cannot occupy the same space, that I don't think, for example, Sam could move 1, 2.
Right.
I don't think hobbits, put it this way, I think that's how we should interpret
It's all
it.
blocked.
I think that's what the game wants us
Yeah,
to do.
okay.
Well, again, it's like in the book.
They're separated.
Yeah, they're
Right.
separated at this point
Okay.
because Samwise ate all the lembas bread. Which
Yes.
Yep.
He did not.
All right. Here we go.
Spider Lady starts, right?
Oh, Spider
Yep.
Lady. Here
Spider Lady.
I am. Here I am. Hi.
All right. Movement first.
All right.
Man, if they come up over here,
I needed to
that's
get-
the hard part. It's just going to be the numbers. If those webs are not near where we are, then it's going to be really tricky.
But if we run out, we're in trouble. I mean,
Yep.
we have to just manage them.
Yep.
What do we want to move Gollum right now and not the hobbitses?
Well, we want all 3 of
want
them
all of
into
them
the
in.
lair for the first challenge.
Yeah.
And we need to get these, we need to move, I would move somebody 2, to be honest with you. We need to get near web spaces in case they
Maybe-
come up.
Because Gollum doesn't matter. Maybe we get the 2 hobbits
Yep, go for it.
separated more.
Yep,
Yeah.
do it.
1, 2.
Love
Does
it.
that look like a great way to go?
Yep,
Okay.
that looks cool to me.
Then what?
You can move more.
Yep, well,
What do we need for that one? I don't
Frodo
want to
has
spend
to,
those.
Frodo's got to be here, and Gollum and Samwise need to be adjacent for the next thing.
But for the first one,
For the
Frodo,
first one, they just
Samwise,
have to
and
all
Gollum
be
have to
inside the lair.
inside.
That's going to happen de facto,
Okay.
and we need to spend that.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you have this, Lincoln?
No, I have the adventure, but I don't have the.
You don't have the
insight.
foot.
I can
Oh,
Adventure.
I
is
have
the
an
foot.
insight. If
I
you
can
need it.
trade insight with you.
Okay.
If I can set it up for
We-
you.
We can both do that too.
All right. So then, we kind of need that one.
I agree with Lincoln.
next.
I would spend at least 1 card for movement if you can.
Yeah. There's one.
Okay.
One.
Okay.
Then I can do.
What did you move? Oh,
Yeah.
Frodo.
I can move. Well, it doesn't. I can move him 1 too, if you want, but it doesn't really matter. Or they can share a space. Those 2.
Right.
What do you think? You're next. What do you want her to do?
One more movement, maybe.
Okay.
'Cause she's going to draw back
Yep.
up to 4.
I'll do that, and then we're sharing.
Ooh, don't get rid of the horn.
Don't get rid of the horn.
Well, here's the deal. I don't have any, and they're the only things that get rid of the webs,
Okay.
as opposed to a pair.
Then it's getting rid of the what's
That's fine.
needed for that.
That's
okay.
fine. We'll get there.
There.
Or maybe we won't.
Or maybe we won't.
Okay.
Okay.
Draw 2.
Trade. Here's an insight.
Oh, yeah, right.
Okay.
Sure, just to save him a trade.
Then he's set.
There's 2 for you.
Ooh.
And
1.
oh my god, that couldn't be more perfect.
That's
Okay.
my turn.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, so hey, first challenge. Do you have this?
I do.
Okay, put an insight, draw a story card. Completed.
Draw what?
Story card.
Okay. They said start card.
I
What's
know.
that? Hey, it's a ring. And then, what do you need from me, Dave? I can give you.
I would
I can give you
move-
some mystery. Star, whatever the heck it is.
This.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of that web on my turn. So
Okay.
Nikki will probably need the mystery, or you. So I'd hold on to it.
Okay.
If you want to move Frodo here, maybe. Right?
Yeah, I don't really have anything I can
Actually, you
use.
don't need to move Frodo. I'm gonna go 1, 2 on my turn.
Okay.
But that's okay. We can move into the web. We just can't move out of it, right? All right, draw 2. See what happens. And plot. Oh wait, before you do the plot card, I forgot to read the flavor text. Why do I always forget that? Go in or go back.
Okay.
All right, now flip it.
Okay. 4.
Wow, we're getting really lucky. That's like right here.
Still 2
Okay.
away.
Could I have the chapter card?
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
put
sure.
it over here.
Of course, sorry. All right, 1, 2.
You're gonna get webby with it.
I need Nikki to trade me that courage.
Have some courage.
I know you got. I saw you got an extra one. I'm going to spend that to get rid of this web. And since that number is never coming up again, right?
Likely.
No, I don't think it is. We
I mean,
only have one of each
You,
number.
you can only go through once on this
yeah.
deck? Okay.
If we
yeah,
go
yeah,
through
won't.
the whole
We won't.
deck, we lose
Yeah.
the chapter. I'm going to spend a card and move there. Because we have to do it eventually. I'm going to draw 2.
I have what we need for narrow escape, even though that's far away from now.
Okay. And flip a card. Flip a plot card.
6.
Wow. Where is 6? Oof.
That's a little far.
Matches
That's
the
gonna
number
be a
on the
while.
card.
All right, Nikki.
I think you should get. The problem is you have to stop, but then you should just move Frodo 1 and then Samwise
He
1.
could go 1, 2.
Right, but I'm just saying you want to keep moving everything. We need to get everything in and adjacent.
And Gollum.
Yeah, I know.
But
I'm not
Frodo needs to
forgetting
go
Gollum.
in. So
I move him 1.
I would think so, yeah. I would move Frodo 1 and
To
maybe,
deal with that web,
and maybe Gollum and Samwise
because we have to
1.
manage
Okay.
any of the ones we can deal with since
All
this
right.
is far away.
So there's 1.
Okay.
What would you like to do for 2?
I would move this one or this one, but I think this is good because it gets him with one away from being
One.
adjacent to Galadriel.
So that was 1 and 1.
Yep.
Yep.
I guess, I'll
Yeah,
break
you're
it
not
up.
there
It
yet.
doesn't matter.
I mean, I have some of that too, Nikki P. I have half of that.
I'll do
Oh no, I do not. I have none of that. I have the next
Spend
one.
the thing.
Foot
Footy.
for 1.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to take care of that web.
Love it.
Lincoln, do you need a courage?
I need a mystery probably. Is what?
I have neither of those.
Yeah.
I have one for you.
Okay.
I can trade on your turn.
I'm not sure that we can
So-
get there in time. 1, 2. No, we can't. I mean, I can get close-ish.
Well, we'll know on your turn whether we get there or not, right?
Right.
Worst case, you give it to me or I give it to you.
All
I
right.
can do it if you can't.
Then I'm done.
Okay.
And draw 2.
Okay.
Draw 2.
Draw 2.
Come on, flip number 3. That would be awesome.
11.
11. Oof.
Over here. That's
Yep.
bad. Okay.
I have a feeling our One Ring ability is finally going to start coming out.
Yeah.
We're doing great on this corruption track, like
Yeah. So far.
So
We're probably
far.
gonna need a lot of it on the next.
probably, but I feel like we're doing like crazy great. All right, Lincoln, movement first.
Yep. 1,
Yep.
2.
Yep.
I have the wisdom of Elrond. I can draw 2 and maybe distribute some of this stuff with you, Dave, or something. I haven't traded anything yet.
Oh, well, What do we need?
I
we
can
need,
choose a
we
player
need
too.
Frodo here, and we need these two adjacent, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, in theory, on my turn, I'm going to move to there.
Yeah, and then you'll be there. We take care of it.
Okay.
First of all,
Yep.
I have the Bilbo's journal,
two out
which
of the,
means 2 from the discard if you want to be more specific
right.
at what you take.
Well, I'm going to trade with you, Dave.
Okay. Here.
Yep. And then I'll spend. We don't need any movement.
No.
Right? Yeah.
Do you have more than 4 cards?
I have 5. Yeah.
So you probably should spend one for something, sadly. That's the...
Yeah, I don't know what that is though.
Oh, I know what it is. Move... Oh, you can't go into there. That's so great. That's really cool.
You can move him up here. If
No,
you want.
it doesn't. It just wastes movement anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
it wastes a
is
card
one
when
of
he's
your
going to get this to
is
here.
one of your cards a ring?
Yeah.
Then
Trade-
maybe
Trade the ring with you?
no. Maybe we spend it and get rid of a web,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
We haven't done any of this yet.
What's the one that's the hardest to get rid of? I mean,
Uh,
they're both not great places.
Let's see.
No.
This one really, right? Because it's not on the way to anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. And I'm going to draw 2
Move
cards.
that to
Yep.
8.
Draw 2 cards. They're small. And it is your turn, Dave.
No, not until we flip
Oh,
that.
yeah. 12.
All right.
It just moved.
Also
I
not
mean, the
on
spider's
yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait, now did I spend the card to draw? I did not, did I? Or did I?
Did you dump a ring? You
I
did
dumped
dump
a
a
ring.
ring.
You dumped
yeah.
a ring.
Yeah, I didn't spend the card to draw.
Correct.
Okay.
Do
One,
you have
two.
too many cards?
No, I have
he's got
6.
6. 1, 2. All right. Frodo in that space, adjacent. Boom. If you do not find a way, no one will. All right. And the reward is draws 2 story cards, which is good because my entire hand is rings at this point.
Yeah.
I'll put the thingy on there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You read the Flava Flav?
He did.
Um,
He remembered this time.
well, I can get if someone.
Why don't you move Gollum through, or with Frodo?
Players can discard a thing or 2 matching story cards. Gollum can be moved just like a character.
In other words, we
or
should just-
Gollum. Okay, Gollum can also do the thing. How many cards do you have?
I have 4.
And you have
6.
6. I can get rid of a web right now.
I don't think we should spend any. It puts.
I agree. I can get rid of a web right now if one of you guys has the card that lets me draw 2 cards.
I do. That's what I told you.
And I have the 2 from the discard.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whichever you want to do.
Okay. So I'm going to draw 2 cards. Oh, this is good too. I got. Okay. I'm going to be discarding either an adventure or a warfare.
I have neither of those.
Which
I
one?
have a warfare.
Okay, then I'm going to discard the warfare, right?
Mm-hmm.
To move Frodo. Do we want to move Frodo up?
Might as well.
Okay, just to get out of Sam's way, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And then, oh, I have to get rid of this anyway, so I'm going to do that.
Why do you have to get rid of that?
Because I need to move to get to here, to get rid of this,
Okay.
which I think is important. I'm going to draw 2. Thank you, Lincoln, by the way. And flip a plot card.
3.
3. All right. All right, Nikki.
Mm-hmm. So we will move him 2.
Okay.
1, 2.
I like
that.
it. Yep.
And then we are going to. That's not any good.
I can trade you a courage card if you need it
No, I got courage.
to get rid of this.
Do we have to? Or should you just head for the exit?
Well, remember, Gollum has to also be to an exit, and there's no chance that we're not going to...
I have a Mirror of Galadriel. We could
Okay.
stop one of those at least.
Well, all that does is move a card to the bottom.
But that's true.
Okay,
It won't
well,
matter. Although it could be good if we put some lower number.
No, what we want to put is a number... We want to put
Correct.
10 or... Yeah.
So here's this to
Okay.
move one.
Yep.
And then a courage to get rid of that.
I think that's important.
Okay.
It's just a long way back now.
I know.
I can do again. Oh no, movement only. Okay, then
Yep.
Lincoln, so you can do a bunch on your turn. I'm gonna let you draw 2 from the discard.
Nope, this is just for you.
Yeah, yeah.
During
Oh.
the draw phase, you can draw
Oh.
from the
I
discard.
mean, you can
instead
trade that
of-
card with me, but it won't help me now, right?
Yeah, it's the draw
It's
phase.
this. Yeah, I had the same.
But you should
understanding of
use
that
it
card.
because what you don't want to draw now are rings.
Yeah,
So I would use it.
Okay.
and just get what you need here. I think were we short anything?
Sword. Right
Okay.
now, I have no sword.
Okay, you
I
have.
have a sword.
Okay,
Okay.
you have one already?
Yeah, I had one already.
Okay, I have an adventure.
She might as well take an adventure for herself.
Take an adventure just in
because then
case,
could be
'cause
when
it
your
might end
changes
up being
happen.
you.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna take
A courage and
a
an
courage
adventure.
and an adventure.
That's smart.
So we have
Yep.
something to deal with webs.
Yep.
Webs.
Done.
Flip a plot card.
Now we turn.
Come on, 13.
7.
7.
Web counter. matches
7.
7.
Yeah, not too bad. Gollum could go that way. I mean, Gollum has to go to an exit too.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
1, 2.
Yep.
Gollum. He doesn't like those webs either.
Nope.
Um,
I think this is perfect. I think we're going to get this to Nikki on her turn, right?
right.
And if we get this to Nikki, then we don't have to worry about webs.
Webs. Yeah. So I'm gonna go 1. Two, I guess.
No, don't move Gollum.
Okay.
Move Frodo because if
Okay.
if 13 comes up, he's stuck there. Did
Right.
13 come up already?
I don't know.
I don't think it did. Right?
No, I don't. I mean, it's been lower numbers.
If 8 or 9 come up, then we'll have to get rid of it to get out. But I
Right.
think one of those was already out there. All right, draw 2. Do you have unless you have cards that work for anything? You know what? Just in case this come up, do not draw a plot card this turn.
Okay.
I think we might as well play it.
There's the
Okay.
one quiet night.
Yep. 1, 2, and you have everything you need, right, Nikki?
Mm-hmm.
How many cards you have?
3.
3 is all you need. So 3, 4. 3, 4. I'm
Okay.
gonna draw 2, flip a plot card.
13.
Oh, it was 13. All right.
So Gollum moves 2.
1, 2.
He deals with that web.
He didn't have to.
He doesn't have to.
He can move through it. Correct.
Okay.
Let's just confirm. Gollum can be moved, and he can leave web spaces.
All right. So I won't worry about it.
Nope.
And I will play these 2 for the narrow escape.
This fellow ain't dead. You complete the chapter.
Woohoo!
Look at my hand.
Yeah, I was doing okay.
No, my last 2 draw was ring ring.
Jeez. All right.
Okie dokie.
I feel like we're flying like fools.
Yeah, well, we're following his advice.
Okay. Oh, here we go. All right. I don't know that we'll need everything, Nikki, but we're going to pretty much need
Okay.
everything. The final battle. Frodo and Samwise make their way to Mount Doom while the Fellowship battles for Middle-earth. Find the Chapter 8 plot card and put it near the book. Shuffle the story deck and 4 cards to each player.
Really?
Yes. All right. Frodo is off the board. Looks like everybody else goes on the board. So, here we go. Where's Gollum? Gollum goes here. Aragorn goes here. Legolas. Pippin is the red like the apple one. Merry. Samwise. Okay. All right, Nikki, I need the 6 double-sided orc counters. Orc
Double-sided.
side up.
Hold on.
Yep. Let me have
Wait.
the last box while you have it.
Are these the orcs?
No, they're in here. I think.
That's okay. Yeah.
Okay. Mix up the 6-sided. Okay, orc side up and place one on each
Star.
asterisk space. Oops, sorry, Aragorn. Okay, the footprints. Mix up the 3 footprint counters, footprint side up, and put 1 on each footprint space.
Talk louder.
Okay. The player with the longest hair goes first.
Oh,
pretty
that would be you.
Easy to decide. Okay. Here are the chapter rules. Oof, this is going to hurt. All right. Sauron attacks. When Sauron attacks an area via the plot chart, which we'll look at in a second, all miniatures in that area are knocked down, placed on their side. Players must use a free move or discard a card to stand the character back up. Characters cannot move when knocked down. Okay, that makes sense. Defeating orcs. Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli can defeat adjacent orcs by discarding the story card shown on their starting spot. I'm assuming it's Insight for Gimli, Mystery for Legolas, and exactly what we've been doing the whole game. Okay? Once defeated, flip the orc over to reveal, how do I say this again? Eowyn?
Eowyn, yeah.
Eowyn, Witch King, Gandalf, Oliphant, or Army of the Dead. Once revealed, these counters can be moved by the players to complete challenges.
Nice.
Some counters can defeat adjacent orcs by discarding the story card shown on their counter. No miniature or counter can share a space. Some counters can defeat adjacent orcs. Oh, because they'll have a thing on there. Okay, got it. All right, fight for the ring. Gollum is moved by the plot chart. When he lands on a footprint, flip it up. If he finds Frodo, the footprint is replaced by the Frodo miniature, and all footprint counters are removed. If Frodo and Gollum are in the same space, and one moves, they both move together in the same direction. Samwise can share the space with Frodo or Gollum. All right, you lose this chapter if Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, Merry, and Pippin are all knocked over at the same time.
Okay.
Or Gollum escapes with the ring, or the plot deck runs out. Let's look at the plot deck before I read what the challenges are. Okay, 1 or 2, Sauron attacks. Everyone in the yellow, Sauron, thank you, is knocked down. 3, 4, Sauron attacks. Everyone in the orange is knocked down. 5, 6, Sauron attacks. Everyone red is knocked down. And 7 through 15, Gollum moves 1 space towards his escape.
I'm just picking. Dave says orange, I pick here. Red, I pick here. Just 'cause
Oh, Lincoln.
All right, here are the
Why don't you give
challenges.
that to-
Oh, we need all of these. We have 5 challenges.
I
Well,
wanted
6 technically.
This I saw is
Yeah.
a gate, and it says no character can enter a ring space until the black battle
Black Gate is completed.
gate is completed. So
Yeah,
this
the
is a
Battle of Black
wall
Gate.
until this is completed.
Well, I mean, I think you can go around it, but the thing is, it doesn't.
That makes sense.
You can't just go right in.
No, I don't think you can. Well, maybe. Let's read
That's
it.
what
That's
I'm
what we got.
saying.
All right, the Battle of Pelennor Fields. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 challenges that can be done in any order, it looks like. So to save Faramir, Gandalf and Pippin are adjacent to Faramir. Oh my gosh, we don't even have Gandalf because he's on one of the orc
Right.
tokens.
Oh, we have
Plus an insight and a thing. And the reward is move Pippin or Gandalf up to 3 spaces and draw a story card. Raise an army. Aragorn adjacent to both Army of the Dead counters.
They're not here yet.
Oh my gosh, you're right. This is great. Reward.
This means we have to go to those.
Remove the
spaces.
Army of the Dead counters and then move Aragorn up to 3 spaces and draw 2 story cards. That still only counts as 1. Legolas adjacent to the Oliphant counter and Gimli adjacent to Legolas. Remove the Oliphant counter, move Legolas or Gimli up to 3 spaces. I am no man. Merry and Eowyn adjacent to the Witch King on opposite sides. Remove Eowyn and Witch King. Move Merry up to 3 spaces. Note, none of these challenges can be completed by these characters if they are knocked down.
Okay.
So they have to be upright in
Yeah.
addition to whatever those things are. And those can be done in any order, and obviously those also need these cards. The Battle of Black Gate. The Battle of Pelennor Fields complete, so we have to do all of these. And Aragon at the mouth of Sauron. Where is the mouth of Sauron? Oh, Aragon has to be here. So clearly you have to be able to go around that. I see. So what we're saying is we can't go through this wall.
Well, no, it's this. You can't go into these ring spaces until we have dealt with
until this gate is completed.
Yes.
Okay. And then finally,
But
destroy
I
the
believe
ring.
what's going on here is we can't go through this. We have to
It's
go
a wall.
around it.
That makes sense.
But until this is done, then
No,
you
no,
can-
no.
No, I don't think
No,
so.
it's just the rings.
Yeah, I think
We can't go into those spaces.
Right.
I was thinking because it's purple, it matches the
Maybe, but
Ah.
I don't think that it's
Okay.
telling us here that
I would
that it's the rings.
destroy the ring of power. All other challenges complete. Samwise, Frodo, and Gollum at the crack of doom. Wow, they've got to be here. The current player must discard story cards matching all icons not covered by a counter or miniature in Mordor. So whatever which of these are covered, that includes rings.
Yeah, we have to cover rings with our people.
Because if you discard
Or
them,
tokens.
they will move the corruption track.
Mm-hmm.
Wow! That is crazy. This is cool.
Yep. Okay.
4 cards. Man. Oh, and the One Ring ability is swap any 2 miniatures.
Yeah, it's
I didn't
cool.
say that out loud. Oh, McGird.
How do you get a guy to stand up again?
You spend a movement or a story card, right?
Okay.
I think that's what it said. Let me look. Players must use a free move or discard a story card to stand the
Okay.
character back up.
All
so
right.
it's either a point of movement or. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I have a good starting hand at least.
Okay. I moved 2, right?
Move. You have 2 movement to use. Correct.
Well, don't we want to just... What do we have to do to flip them?
Okay, let's read it again.
Yeah.
Okay, Aragorn,
orcs.
Legolas, and Gimli defeat them by being adjacent and getting rid of the story card. So you can flip that one with Gimli right now and an insight. You can Legolas is a mystery card, but he's not near an orc.
Right.
And
Aragorn.
needs the sword.
Okay.
And is adjacent to an orc.
Okay, well, let's do that.
Okay.
You got movement.
That's not movement,
You got to
right?
do movement first. So maybe move this. Maybe move him near some orcs.
We'll go
Between
1,
2 of
2.
them?
Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah.
There you go. All right, what are you going to do first?
First is Aragorn
Okay.
for that one.
With
Flip
the
it with the sword
okay.
or warfare.
Okay, that's what's her
Yoan.
name? Okay, so she can defeat an orc with that symbol
Right.
when she's adjacent to it, right? Just like anything else.
Because she is no man.
Right. Which
Okay.
means if you had that symbol in your hand right now,
I do.
you could flip this one.
I do.
All right. Okay, that is who?
That's the Army of the Dead.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Okay. Now, Army of the Dead is still on our side?
Yeah, I mean, they come
Yeah.
into battle. That's what happens is...
Got it. So everyone on the other side of these orcs are on our side, but they go away when we do these things.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Ugh. Okay.
Your turn.
No? I wish it were my turn. Flip
Oh,
a
we
plot
flip
card.
Yep. 3.
All right, 3 is what area? Red!
Yellow.
Oh,
it is
no,
orange.
It's orange. Dang it. Okay. Knock down. Knock down. Knock down.
No, that's yellow.
You're right, that is yellow. Just those 2.
Mm-hmm. They've been knocked down.
Well, that is unfortunate.
But they'll get back up again.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Oh, I see. Yeah, we want 5 and 6 to come up now, right? While it doesn't hurt us in any way.
Right.
Okay. Gandalf. Okay, we don't have Gandalf. Mary. Oh, hey, Mary. Oh, we don't have the Witch King. I just want to see if I can do any of these. We don't have Oliphant. Aragorn adjacent to both Army of the Dead encounters. Okay, can't do any of that stuff.
Oliphant, isn't that an elephant? It's not Timothy Oliphant.
No,
So silly.
it is. Elephant.
Okay,
Well,
what,
nobody would believe us.
That's right.
what does Legolas need? Mystery, right?
It's a mystery.
Okay, I don't have any
He
mystery.
always needs mystery.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. My first movement's going to be this,
Yep.
and my second movement is going to be this.
Stand up.
No. My second movement is going to be this. Right? I'm allowed to move Samwise, right?
Sure. I'm losing it. Don't ask me.
Because Samwise has to get to here. Right?
Yeah, one of these will bring up Frodo.
But only when Gollum reaches them, correct?
That's what I think.
Yeah. The footprints,
Are we?
The problem is
Yeah.
we don't want Gollum to get here, right?
right. Right, but remember, this was it the third chapter? This is that tug-of-war thing again. So the minute Gollum and Frodo show
Yeah, it's
up,
like-
they're
it's
on
like
the same,
with-
they share a space for the rest of the game.
Yeah, it's like
And then it's just tug-of-war.
yeah. It's like with.
Okay,
in,
well, before I move Samwise.
the Mines of Moria.
This is the only movement I have up here. Should I stand one of these up?
Yes.
Or should I move Samwise?
Well, we want to deal with these right here.
Okay. Well, they might just get knocked down again, but you're right. Let's do it. All right. Then that'll be my second movement, so Nikki doesn't have to.
3
do it.
through 4. 3. We need 4 to come up for Orange to get knocked down again.
Oh, you're right. There's only one. Okay. How about this? Gada bing, gada bang. Let's turn both of these over.
Okay. I don't know if you have a gotta bing or a gotta bang, but
What is that? Oh, is that Oliphant? Is that an
That's
elephant?
an
What
that
is
is
it?
Oliphant.
That
yeah.
is an Oliphant.
Okay.
I don't know what those are for. I guess that's just the.
And that
goal.
is. Hey, that's what's his name?
A horse.
That's Gandalf.
It is Gandalf.
Yep.
Riding his horse.
Okie doke.
Shadowfax. Come on.
That's right.
I haven't done any of these, right?
Even
We don't have both of those. I'm gonna draw
I
two.
was
There's
naming
too
a
many
bunch
things
of
to look
stuff.
at. Okay, flip a plot card.
Plots. 7.
7 is
Red.
no.
Gollum
it's Gollum
moves
moves
one space
Oh, I'm
towards
sorry. Misread that.
escape.
All right,
Yes.
all right, Nikki.
Do they have him angry on the other side, or is it just the sweet Gollum? Okay.
It should be a
It
should be
should
a
be-
two-sided token.
It
shouldn't
should be the scary Gollum on the other side. I think first we should.
He should be face down when he's not with Bilbo. I
Okay.
mean, with Frodo. Now there you go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you want to move him too, right now?
if you want.
I think
whatever.
one should be to right.
Aragorn.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. Can you do any of these? Okay, we don't have both Army of the Dead counters. We don't have the Witch King. Oh wait, we do have both Army. No, we don't.
I don't have the cards.
Wait, there's only one more of these.
There's 2.
Where's the other one? Oh, it's hidden. Fine. Thank you. So we know
This
one
is
of
why
those.
I wanted him to stand
One
up
of
so
those
we
is
could
the
deal
Witch
with
King, and one of those is an Army of the Dead counter.
Yeah, I don't have the right combination of cards.
That's fine because Aragorn wants to be where? Aragorn adjacent to both Army of the Dead counters. That's what we ultimately want to do. Remember, you can move the counters too as movement.
Yeah,
they
I
can
know.
also move.
Aragorn's near one of them, so.
True. All right, Nikki. Well, only you know what you're doing on your turn. Do you have mystery cards in your hand?
No.
So you're not doing this.
No, I can't do that.
I can trade you a mystery card if you want to at least flip
Well,
one
I
of
haven't
them.
done my movement
Yeah.
yet.
I know.
Movement
Move
first.
Sam twice then if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, we have to get him to crack a doom at some point.
I'll do a mystery. What do you want?
Whatever you want to give me, I don't care. Give me a ring if you want. If you have multiple rings and you want to get them out of your
Okay,
hand.
here.
There you go.
Then I will do the mystery.
Okay, which one?
Oh, this one. I
Okay.
think. That is
No, it's the Witch King.
That's the Witch King.
That's the Witch King.
Yep.
Which king is it?
Oh,
The Witch King.
can't believe it. Okay.
Then,
Yep.
what was the Witch King challenge?
The Witch King challenge is Mary and Eowyn opposite
Eowyn.
on each side of the Witch King. So there's Mary and there's Eowyn. So you want to move the Witch King?
I think so.
Works for me.
Rising Army. Or, I guess I'll use that to move him one.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, here's 2. And for the plot card.
14.
That is Gollum. Footprint. Nope. Blank.
Footy.
Okie doke.
We're going to leave our toughest warrior just laying there. That is the plan? Is that your
Yeah.
plan?
That's the plan. I had no.
Okay, well, 1.
Okay.
We want him here with Mary, right? Not
No,
with-
Mary and Johan adjacent.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on. Mary and Johan adjacent on the Witch King on opposite sides.
yeah. One. I'm moving him then.
Yep. So the
And-
Witch King just needs to be
Here,
And
here,
then
and then Mary,
Mary
or
there.
one
or
of the two.
Either
move,
way,
yeah.
correct.
That means this one's the other
Yeah, I
dead.
know. Yeah, I
so
know.
he
I want
needs
that
to
too.
be there.
I want it to there. I know. The problem is
Are you going to move Aragorn this turn?
I just righted him.
Right, but if you're not going to move him, then maybe don't write him yet and use that for the Witch King instead.
Okay. I mean, yeah, because well, only one card is going to knock him down, but that's fine.
Right,
And-
but it's a case of just
Yeah, I know.
getting movement out of the way.
And then here we go.
Hey, there's the other Army of the Dead.
Okay.
So what do we need? Aragorn adjacent to both Army of the Dead counters.
Yeah, they're right here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, I'm going to draw 2. Your turn.
All right.
15.
15 is Gollum. What's that?
Got him.
Frodo.
There we go.
Okay,
It's all a big crowd here.
Frodo.
'Cause I think they're all in the same space.
They are, and this footprint goes
Yeah.
away. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so definitely one. Right?
What does Gandalf need to do?
Can he go on top of? Can he?
Yes, they can all share.
Go
They can
through.
all share spots, right?
Oh, these need. We need to move Gandalf here. It's Pippin. Oh, we also need to move for this one here for Gandalf and Pippin adjacent to Faramir.
Yeah.
We need to do that, and that's relatively simple.
Okay, but I have this. So let's see. I'm gonna do this Aragorn one if I can. So I need 1, 2, 3. Can't do it. Okay. So how about this then? I'm gonna go. Do you have?
You righted him with one of those movement?
I did. Should I? Now I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't.
No, it's okay.
Just leave him
It's just
laying
when you would have
there.
saved his space.
No,
It doesn't matter.
It made sense. Do you have an adventure card, Nikki?
Yes.
Okay, I can set you up for raise an army, or I can do this one if someone can trade me a mystery. Can someone trade me a mystery?
I do not have a mystery.
I don't have a mystery.
Then in that case, I'm gonna just set you up. So I'm gonna spend. Do I need this for anything? Do I need this for anything? We flipped everything over, correct?
Yes.
Okay, 1. Okay, I'm gonna spend. Do you guys have courage cards?
No.
No.
Okay, do you have swords?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a sword then for this one movement here. And then I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Ooh.
All right.
Okay, flip a plot card.
Plots. 9.
9
Times.
is Gollum. Gollum and Frodo sitting in a tree.
So they
Going
need
to the
move
end of the
now.
game, my friend. So I forgot that no 2 spaces. So here's what I thought. I thought Nikki was going to be able to go 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Or
So
even
did I.
2, but I forgot that spaces can't share.
The
Oh.
tokens
Right.
and miniatures, yes.
These are the 2 cards I drew. I'm going to spend 1 more card on my turn. We're just going to retcon it. And I'm going to move Pippin to here.
Okay.
So now you have 2 movement.
Okay. So you say we can't land on a space with another character or a
It sa-
token.
it
Can
says-
I move through?
Can't share.
Well,
Can't share, but
it says
can I move
characters
through?
cannot. It says share. No miniature or counter can share a space. Okay, so the rules, the actual printed rules, other than this, don't qualify that or clarify it in any way. But it seems to me that this is no different than Chapter 7,
All right.
right? With Shaleb's Lair. If the hobbits could not share a space, that means they couldn't move through each
Right.
other.
That's the way we played that.
So the answer is I don't think you can go 1, 2.
Okay.
Or rather, if you can, we haven't played the last board that way, so I don't think we should play this one that way.
Sure.
Okay.
Play it the same way. So,
Right.
okay. Then I will move
Sure.
Aragorn 1, 2, and then spend a card. That
Sure.
way he's going around and not through anybody.
Right.
I'll use this one.
You were going to have to spend a card one way or the other, right? If it meant moving this one or moving
Right.
through. Okay.
So now he is in between the two
Yep.
armies,
Correct.
which is this one, raise an army.
Yep.
So here is the move
Okay.
the
That's
foot
a bummer.
adventure foot.
To have to lose those because
Yeah.
Except
they.
it's all congested,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
like
it's true.
we got to get rid of these because I mean, yes, they can cover spaces,
Right.
but we have to do this before we get to then anyway.
Right. Yeah.
So they're not going to cover spaces. So, okay, first off, we remove the Army of the Dead counters. Now, okay, and you get 2 story cards.
Okay, nice.
And Aragorn can move up to 3 spaces.
Right now, as his
Yes.
reward.
Correct, as part of the reward.
All right. Do we need Aragorn?
We need Aragorn ultimately here in the mouth of Sauron, so
Well,
I would
then he
start
should
moving
start
him that
going.
way. Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Is that gonna cause trouble?
Nope.
Okay.
And then we turn a
Hang on, before you turn a card, how many cards do you have now that you just drew 2?
4.
Okay, I want to make sure that drawing 2 didn't take you over the limit. You can still play cards if you want. You can still play cards for movement. Do you need movement help for your turn?
Not right now.
Okay.
No,
Then draw 2.
because I could help you set up for something. if you
Do we
want.
need to trade? Did you trade with anybody?
Do you need anything to finish something, Lincoln? All right.
Okay, here's 2. They're small.
Okay.
And flip a thing.
Yep. 13.
Okay, that goes to here.
Yep. Well, I'm going to need to move that back
Yep.
since nobody's done it.
Or play the card that stops the next plot card.
I don't have that.
Okay,
I would tell you if I did.
I can spend cards too.
Well, I'm going to do this.
Okay,
1, 2.
okay.
There's 2 of those we've dealt with. That's
Is this the
only
pair?
that still only counts as 1. Yes.
Legolas adjacent to the. Okay. Remove the Oliphant counter
Where do you want it?
over here. I'm putting him back in the thing. Legolas or Gimli up to 3 spaces.
Just 1?
One of the 2. Legolas or Gimli up to 3. Oh, Gimli for sure, right?
Yeah. Get him
And you
out
draw a
of
story card here.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Wait, where does Gimli need to be?
He's done on that.
Oh, you're right. You just did it.
Mm-hmm.
And Legolas is also done, right? No, where does Legolas need to be?
No, we're done with this one.
Oh, you're right. Thank
and
you.
we're done with this
I
one.
put those up there before and then I forgot. I apologize, guys. That was my bad.
Okay. And then I'm going to spend a card
Yep.
to move Frodo away.
Yep.
And I'm going to draw 2.
And flip a plot
I
card.
can stop that if you would like. That is the Elven Cloaks. Do not draw a plot card this turn. How do we feel about that?
I mean, yes.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to move it.
Okay.
We want to keep him
I
away
would
from
say
it.
let's do it now.
So
Yeah.
there it
It's the
is.
same
Okay.
as later.
In this case, I think
This
it
is
is
the thing especially that
Yes.
we now
Yeah.
need to deal
In
with.
this case, I think it is the
Focus on
same
as
as
well.
later. All right. Mary and you on opposite sides of the Witch King.
It's Gandalf and Pippin now. On each side of Faramir. It's close.
Got it. Okay, so I'm going to move. And what do I need? That and that. Okay, I don't have any of those symbols. Nikki, do you have an insight and a that?
I have an insight.
Okay. And I don't have a sword. Do you have a sword you can trade her? Okay, great. This will be for her then.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to move Pippin here, which I believe is legal because the rules say
No
miniature
tokens
or
are-
counter can
Yeah,
share a
yeah.
space, and I don't think that's either of those. For my
I mean,
second,
it was like that in the other one.
yep.
Helm's
For my
Deep, so-
second move, I'm going to do that,
Nice.
and then I think I'm just going to keep my hand right now. I could spend one more movement if you think I should.
Well, you need to get
Do you want me to
Yeoman.
move Pippin down here, or do you want me to move? Yeah, do you want me to move Mary down here to try to start to set this
Well,
up?
if you just go here, then it's ready.
No, Mary and Ewan have to
They have to be opposite sides. Is that? Not
Oh,
what
I
it
see. You're
says?
right. Because then it goes there. Got it. Done. See, what you're doing brilliantly is you're seeing this can move there, and what I'm sadly doing is like, oh, this has got to go here, and this has got to
Right,
come down.
right.
I'm just being dumb. All right, I'm going to draw 2.
Do you want me to look at the top card?
Yes, right? Because if it
Oh, yeah.
is
I
a
guess
1
we don't
or
want
a
anybody-
2,
we don't want it to be yellow.
We don't want to knock down yellow. So sure, look at it.
Okay, so here's the mirror of
Okay.
Galadriel.
If it's a 1 or a 2, put it on the bottom.
1 or a 2, put it on the bottom. Okay. Done.
Was
All
it
right.
a 4?
Well, flip it. And we'll find out.
Now flip it.
It's neat.
8 is Gollum.
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 Why can't we get the 5 and 6s out now?
I don't know.
Wouldn't it be nice to know that the red cards are gone?
Yeah.
Okay. So, 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Then I will spend a card
Yep.
for that.
Okay.
Now I
So you
need
still have...
Actually, go to here. Just
I
in
need to
case.
trade cards with Lincoln. I need the
sword.
a sword.
Okay.
All right. Then this is set up.
Yep.
So there's that
Yep.
battle of.
Yep. This goes here.
Save Faramir.
Yep. Move Pippin or Gandalf up to 3 spaces and draw a story card. There's a story card.
Okay, where do we need Gandalf? Anywhere anymore?
Okay, all we need now is we need Aragorn at the mouth of Sauron after we do Merry and Ewan adjacent to the Witch King. Right? And then at the end, we need Samwise, Frodo, and Gollum at the Crack of Doom. So we want all these characters to be covering icons.
Yes.
Oh, including.
We can't cover rings until Aragorn gets here and we do this.
But I can, right now, can only move.
Right now you can only...
Pippin or Gandalf.
Pippin or
I think-
Gandalf, 3 spaces.
I think Pippin, if you move him 3 here, it gets him
Okay.
it's
Sure.
This one's Pippin,
that no,
right?
that's
No,
that's
Pippin is
Merry.
red like an apple.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nikki,
No.
please draw 2 cards from the discard pile instead of the story deck.
Okay.
Because I don't want you drawing rings.
I think we need the mystery cards.
Okay.
At least one. Do you have one, Dave?
I do not have any
Yeah.
mystery
We
I
cards.
need
don't
them.
either.
Because
Oh no, I do have a mystery card.
that's
I have
what's
a mystery.
next.
I have a mystery card,
Okay.
so I can trade that with you. What we need is make sure.
Some
I would draw
courage.
both of these right now. I would draw the
Oh, not a
courage,
mystery?
Yeah, he has it.
courage and a warfare. That's what I'd get. I can give Lincoln the mystery.
It's a mystery.
There you go.
Okay.
And can anybody stop this from happening?
Nope.
I
Do it.
used up all my
Come
cards.
on, 6.
That is a
5.
5.
5 is good.
Red.
Red. Haha, nothing in the red. Suck it, Sauron.
Okay. Okay, 2, right?
Yep.
1, 2.
It's almost like you knew what you were doing. Hey, would you like this?
I sure would. Let me see what I can give you that would be good. I suppose that'll be fine.
Okay.
And then hey, guess what? I have those 2 cards now.
What?
Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay.
All right. Remove Eowyn and the Witch King. Wait.
No, you don't remove
Yes.
Eowyn, do you?
Yes.
You do?
Remove Eowyn and the Witch
Oh,
King.
boo.
Move Mary up here. Story card. Move Mary up to 3 spaces. Hey, no flavor text on this.
I know, all of those didn't have any flavor.
So I just move him here.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
So we can get in the range of covering some symbols.
Yep. How many cards you have?
Can we
I have 4.
stop?
Yeah, let's move Frodo and what do we need? What do we need ahead of us? I can use a insight.
Okay.
Done. I mean, I can do more if you want. I can move him another.
Well, I was going to say move Aragorn here, except I don't have either of these, so there's no reason
I have
to do
one
it.
of those for you.
Well,
I have both of those.
okay,
Okay.
Nikki's going to do it then.
Okay.
However, Lincoln,
Lincoln?
please draw 2 cards from the discard pile instead
Lincoln
of the
poop.
deck.
What
Wow.
do I need?
I might as well use them,
Is
right?
that another one of those?
Yeah, there were 2
Yeah.
of them.
Oh, wow, okay.
Well, Nikki has these, so we don't need them. We
Right.
just need not rings.
Right. Well, I wouldn't draw a ring out of here anyway, but I guess we
Wow,
just kind of
do
need
we
movement,
not
right?
need anything else? Well, here's what we're going to need.
Cards you can throw
We're
in
going to
to
need
move
things we
people.
don't cover. Although
Sure.
we're going to try to cover the rings, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to need all of these. Everything is good.
Okay.
You know what? Get another one of these, because Nikki's about to spend one of each.
Well, I've got those, and then I'll get, I have both of those now.
You're only drawing 2, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll take a mystery since we didn't have any. I don't
Okay.
know if we need them, but
Well, we'll find out, right?
Yep.
We can figure that out later. All right, hold on. Flip a 6. Flip a 6. 6.
10.
Boo.
10.
And
Gollum.
going back one more chain.
Okay. All right, you can do this, right, Nikki?
I don't know. Okay.
You have this in your hand, correct?
Yes.
1,
Okay.
2, done.
So I'm going to go 1. And I think this is the important 2,
Yeah, we need to get those closer.
right? And then, just for the sake of it, let me spend 1 card to do this. Well, eventually the big numbers will come out, right? I mean, there's only, what is it, 7 through 15?
Well, we want 6 to come out, but it sucks.
Right.
We now have somebody in the red.
Should I not move him into the red?
No. I mean, we
I
need
could
to,
move him
He
twice.
needs to get there.
It doesn't matter. We can move just to get him back up, as long as
Correct.
it's now 1 and a stand up at this point if he falls down.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it to get him so that Nikki can just do it.
Right.
All right, I'm going to draw 2. 1, 2. Flip it. Flip it good.
1.
1 is
yellow.
yellow. Oh, we do have someone in the yellow.
But,
That's
okay.
all right. That's not bad.
I'm going to leave him laying there.
We're going to get him eventually, but I guess we don't. We just have to cover stuff. All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah? All right. 1, 2.
Okay.
It is on him?
Yep.
Okay.
At the mouth of Saren.
And then I can do the thing.
Yep.
And then there's that.
Okay, now we can...
What's the flavor?
I will finally give you some flavor. The day may come when the courage of men fails, but it is not this day. This day we fight.
Okay.
And blow out the sound system. All right, draw 1 story card.
Sure.
Ring spaces can now be occupied. Okay, for the sake of argument,
Yeah.
we don't need to occupy any ring spaces, right?
If we
Why?
have 5.
Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Oh, I see what you're saying.
doesn't
Yeah.
kill us.
Right.
Although it does draw both of these, and I don't know what they are.
Right.
Horribleness.
So let's not be too focused on trying to cover all 5 of those ring spaces because we need to get. We might not have all of these either, right?
What do
Here's what we do to win the game.
okay.
We have to get Frodo and Samwise
On the
and
crack of
Gollum
doom.
to the Crack of Doom.
Okay.
And then whoever does that, the current player has to discard as many story cards as icons that we can see visible in the red, which is to say icons
okay,
not covered
so we
by
wanna
counters.
try to-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to cost 5 cards.
Mate.
What I'm saying is some of those cards can be rings because we're not that hurting.
Sure. For
Well, would you consider this end game right now? Should
Yeah.
I
Yes, we're in endgame.
use? Wait, is it my turn?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yes, because I
I
flipped one.
have Wisdom of Elrond, so like choose a player to draw 2 cards
should be
from
you.
the story deck.
Well, hang on.
But then Lincoln can have a ton of cards to move
I
stuff
can't.
around.
I only have
Correct.
5.
Correct. But here's the thing. You have to move first regardless. So move 2.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you did. I'm so sorry. I'm so crazy sorry.
I can burn some cards to move
Here's the
some people
deal.
around.
The special
but-
cards can be played out of turn.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I feel like
I was trying to set it up for Lincoln
Right.
so he could do a bunch
Well,
of stuff.
I may need it.
here's what I think. I think you should save that for when we get close to this.
Okay.
Because whichever one of us ends the game is going to need to have 5 cards in their hand,
All right. Well, let me
which
just
is difficult.
Well,
'cause
I
you
have 3 different symbols right now,
Great.
plus
Let me-
2 rings.
Yep.
let me just use this one to move a little one
Yep.
up.
Love it.
At Levitz.
So,
Yep.
well, get
All right.
Gollum further away.
Anything else?
From no.
Okay. Here's 2 cards.
I honestly feel what we should do is cover rings and the ones that one of us doesn't have.
Right, but you draw 2 at the end of every round. Like it's hard to know what you don't have. Flip a plot
Yep.
card.
Don't be 6. 4.
4.
It's orange, isn't it?
Orange.
Uh-oh.
That's all of those. Yeah.
Yay. Maybe I should have moved one of those guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
instead of
Well, I
Frodo.
was worrying about
No.
I agree.
Gollum.
I'm not
I agree.
frustrated with you.
I was worried with it too.
Dang.
It's okay.
All right. Do you want my card now?
So all of them are down.
Yep.
Yes.
1, 2, Yeah, I'll draw 2 more cards.
Yeah, let me use it right now, because that was
Well-
bad.
Yep,
It's at the end of my turn. I can't have 6, right?
correct.
Okay.
No.
Well, I'm going to spend as much as I can
Yeah,
to get people standing
I
up.
think so.
Okay. Well, now of course I have every symbol.
Great.
Sure.
I have the rainbow, which is cool, but
And you can trade with people.
I think. What was
hey,
that?
Gandalf can help us, right? Did he get tossed when that happened?
Oh. No, Gandalf still exists. Gandalf is still in the game. You're right.
Okay.
I forgot we have Gandalf.
Hey, well, he doesn't tip over.
Nope.
Okay. Maybe I should have moved him too. I'm going to do these 2, get them standing. We need everybody standing, get them off of here.
Oh, this was here.
Okay, and
I
then I'm going
believe.
to move 2 more things. 1.
No, 2. Move that one.
If I move him off of
Get him
orange,
off of an orange.
he's now on
yeah.
white. So now we
Oh.
only have 1 on orange.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And then,
Then not everybody's going to fall over.
Yep.
and we've done both of the yellow now, right? Haven't we? No, 1 and 2. I don't know if we've done that.
I don't know.
Don't know if we've had 2 come up.
I mean,
I'm gonna just go 1 more. There we go.
All right.
Get him off. We need to get Samwise moving too, but anyway.
Yeah. Well,
And I'll draw 2.
You did a ton.
flip a card.
Unless
Okay,
you got something to stop it.
I mean, is there? I do have the Mirror of Galadriel. Should we look and see
Sure.
what we have
Well, wait.
here?
What number?
Do we not want?
Are we on yellow?
Yeah, one of them is on yellow and 1 is on orange. We still haven't had the 6 come up either.
Okay, then go ahead and look at it. Because if it's the 6, you want to put it on the bottom. Otherwise, I would say leave it on the top.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Yeah, we only have 4 more. By the way.
So one of those is the 6.
Yeah.
So you're leaving that on the top?
Yeah.
Okay, flip it. All right.
We got a lot of movement and not a lot of rounds.
Nope.
No.
Okay, so 1, 2, just to get out of everybody's way.
Mm-hmm.
3 to do this.
Did we do both of the orange cards yet? 3 and 4? But 2 is still at risk.
But
so-
orange is safe, you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, let me not do this then yet. Let me instead do that. Right?
Sure.
And then I'll spend this.
But remember, 6 is still not done. We'll have to stand everybody up.
That's fine, because what are we going to do? We can't not go in.
Right.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to draw 2. Does anyone have the thing that can look at the top
No.
card? There's
Nope.
a second one in
No.
our game.
No.
All right, here we go.
6.
All
Say
right.
everybody's down.
Not everybody, just 3 people.
Okay.
2 more rounds.
Yep.
We're not going to make it.
No.
Nope. No, 3 more rounds.
Okay, so when we need a card to flip.
Right.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll make it, but
Nope.
I don't know.
All right, Nikki.
Yeah. How many? Can I ask specifically?
Sure.
How many rings do people have?
I have 2.
I have 2.
I have 2.
Okay, well, we've got the rings if we can get
All right, we
people
got
on.
5 rings.
Okay.
So hang on for a second. Nikki takes a turn and turns a card. Lincoln takes a turn and turns a card. So I will get the last turn of the game.
Right. I mean,
so
we
if
should
we're
be
going to get
passing
rings,
cards
we're
to
going to get
you.
rings to me.
I think instead of moving any of these guys, I should just stand people up.
Well, nothing can be knocked down out of the red anymore, right?
Yeah, there's no more.
So
there's no more
so
numbers.
take
So
at
should
least
I
take at least one
move?
movement to move this
Yep.
Mary into the red.
Okay.
Or
Or
Pippin.
just 2
No, Mary.
all the way to there. 1, 2,
No.
1.
Yeah.
Stand up this guy.
2. Okay.
2.
Yeah, because
Well, we still don't have Legolas in.
Right.
it's okay.
I
You
can
get there.
do this to move him out of the way
Yep,
for
great.
Legolas.
Great.
Mhm.
Do you have a ring?
I have a ring.
Here, trade me for it. Done.
Can I move again with
You
this?
should spend your whole hand because you're not
Okay.
ever getting a turn.
1.
Okay.
Now he's in the red.
Yep.
Does that work, or do you want me to get him out of the way?
Nope, that
No.
works great.
All right. My last card is a ring, but we already did a trade, so I guess that's
Well, you might have to spend it. because we still have to get all these guys to here, and that
Yeah, I don't
seems
think
like
we're gonna
that's
make
not
it,
going to
yeah.
happen.
Do you
Yep.
want me to do it right now?
Yeah, we have
and
to.
get him in?
Well, it won't get him in. It's going to move
up,
him
up.
forward. Yeah. This is swapping characters, by the way.
It's
Oh, that's
swap
right.
any 2 miniatures.
Does that count as movement? Remember, I mean, this is what
No.
we're talking about.
No, but the problem is the swapping would. So what I'm realizing way too late was we should have used this for these challenges.
Of course, in this mess here, I know.
That's what we
okay, I
should
didn't
do.
know. I thought you were holding off on that. I didn't
No,
know. Yeah.
it just never occurred to me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'm not going to swap.
Nope.
I'm just using it to
Just
move.
You
Yep.
can do that.
Yeah, discard for
Here.
movement, but
Okay.
it causes a corruption.
Yeah.
It does.
Boom.
Yeah.
Cards.
This is bad. I
Discard
bet.
one special card from any player's hand if able.
I have nothing.
I have none.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Sweet. You're
That's
done,
not the-
right?
that's not the
That was
pile.
my whole turn.
Here's 2 for you.
Thanks.
Flip a number.
2.
Ooh.
We're safe.
I have
Oh.
Erwin's Love, by the way, just
Yowen's
so
Lo-
people know.
What does that one do? Oh, that's the
It's
challenge
not
one.
Yowen's, it's yeah.
Oh,
It's
it's,
Erwin,
challenge.
yeah.
Well,
It's useless. Here's the problem. I only have 4 cards in my hand.
Right.
Unless someone can make me draw cards, I won't even have 5 cards, so
All right.
it's moot.
well, anyways. And
We've
I got a
lost.
ring.
We've lost, but let's just do what we can do.
Yep.
No.
Yeah. Dang, we got close.
Okay. 1, 2.
Yep. Here, trade me for a ring,
Mm-hmm.
and then spend your hand.
Yep.
This is what I was saying earlier about save the draw 2 cards card for now,
Okay.
Eh.
but we used it.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Can you stand anybody? Looks like you can.
And that is it. I don't have any. I have a ring, so I'm done.
Yeah.
Don't you use the
11.
ring to stand?
Even if he does, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
We're dead.
11 is
I mean, we can't-
weird.
let's
Here's, here's 11 does this.
Yeah.
That's even worse. Yeah, spin the ring.
What do you mean 11 does what?
11 moves
Oh, he
Gollum and
does,
Frodo.
okay.
Yeah. Here,
there
you
we
spend a ring, let's say, to stand this
go.
guy
Okay.
up. All right.
We're going to make it.
On my turn, I'm going to at least put Frodo in the ring and Gollum into here.
Okay.
And now, what do I need? I need
So you have only rings in your hand?
I need 5 rings. I need 5 rings, this symbol, and 1 more movement to get him in here, and I only
I
have 4
have a
cards.
ring.
I only have 4 cards.
I already
That's the
we already traded. Oh no, he hasn't traded on his turn, but you have to give him. He has to give you.
Trading
a ring.
doesn't increase my
Trading
hand
doesn't
size.
increase. So
Yeah,
that's that.
I didn't realize. I didn't even occur to me till way too late that we should have just.
Yeah,
we
I
should
didn't
have been
understand
spending
what. I mean,
rings
now
like.
some of that isn't the case, right?
we
It
should have
is-
been spending rings like
Yes.
crazy.
Well, maybe, right? I don't know.
Well, we had. Put it this way: we had a lot of corruption left, and if we spend rings to do this and don't waste movement, we might have, for example, got this done so that we could have brought these guys in. Because look how.
Well,
look
and
how,
we don't even have Gandalf there.
Yeah, I'm realizing also when you can move Gandalf or Pippin up to 3, we maybe should have moved Gandalf up to 3 because he never gets knocked down.
Oh, that's true.
There you go.
Gamegenic. Ingenious supplies.
Because we actually weren't that far away, and instead of, so let's say corruption track saves us 2 movement, right? Mm-hmm. There's 1, 2, and let's say corruption track saves us 2 movement. There's 1, 2, and now if we can just get 4 rings and a foot,
An adventure, yeah.
maybe we can do it.
Mm-hmm.
What was that last one that we didn't flip? What were the last
The
2
last
cards?
2?
Yeah, I want to know.
Draw one and resolve 1 additional plot card at the end of your turn.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah. Well, I know. And then this one here is choose 1 special card from the story deck or discard pile and remove it from the game. Then reshuffle the story deck and the discard piles together.
Yuck.
That's not bad.
No, after resolving this card, remove it from the game. So you could probably get rid of one that's not so helpful, particularly the one that just adjusts this deck slightly.
Oh, by the way, basically it says you win the game, but we don't actually lose the game. Technically, we could
Yeah, we
replay
can play
this
it again.
chapter,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we like to lose co-op games.
Yeah,
well,
we
I have
do.
to tell you, I mean, with the exception of Chapter 3, which had some heavy retcon going on. I mean, look, if we weren't doing this as an episode,
Right.
I think if
Episodes.
we were just
Yeah.
if we weren't just playing, if we were just playing it for us, I think we would have lost Chapter 3. Part of the reason we retconned it was because we could, and we were trying to get through all 8 chapters
Sure.
for purposes of showing the game.
Right.
So, and I don't think we cheated too badly. I mean, we
No.
retconned within the realm of what was possible. But if we had replayed Chapter 3, this would have been even tighter because we might have been further along in the corruption track. We got ridiculously lucky here. If
Sure.
the first 3 webs are like 6, 10, 11,
Right.
then we're spinning rings, right?
Yeah.
I just love that it just, I mean, yes, it's just reshuffling this deck and starting again, but it is neat
Right.
how that works. Like,
Except you don't go back on the corruption, so you have to restart a game, but with potentially further along on the corruption
Sure.
track.
well, and we were frugal with it for sure.
Yeah, I
definitely
mean, people, I don't know if there are
should've
people out
swapped.
there who have played this already, but I imagine
sure
people who have played this already
Scott did.
watching us could easily have seen our game and go, these guys must be cheating or something. How do they have no corruption? I mean, I felt like we were doing really great on that track.
Sure, but we didn't end up using it as we should have in this final round.
That was probably a mistake.
Exactly.
What did you
Exactly.
think, Nikki?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I would prefer to play maybe 2 at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because it's really like learning a new game
Well, but once you've done
almost every time.
Yeah.
Well, there's different movement. It's like this is a different puzzle to figure out.
it. Yeah, oh yeah.
You know, I loved that having the challenges were a lot of fun to try to reach. The fact that some of them you had to do in order and some of them you didn't have to do in order on some of the chapters was pretty cool. All of it together makes it a really interesting game. All the parts that they've chosen to put into it as the chapter and the different game boards and sometimes you use all the characters and sometimes you only use 2
Yeah.
of them. It really did follow the first the books,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the first
Yeah.
book, but it followed the books. So that was a lot of fun to live the books or
Yeah.
the movies or
Yeah,
however
this is
you've
definitely the art from the movies too.
digested this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I enjoyed it, yeah. And I know that they have other games in the
Storybook
series,
books, yeah.
storybook
Oh, really?
games
Adventure
in
books,
this.
yeah. They
I
have
would
the,
like to play the others.
Wizard of Oz and Princess Bride. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Princess Bride, that's cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really cool. For me, I really wish that because I'd like to see what this does, right? If we were doing that, it means more things could be getting done
Yeah.
between these cards, right? Where
Yeah.
we were spending stuff to do, cards to do movement when potentially we could have done like a quick swap
Yep.
to like Gimli and Gandalf could have swapped.
Yep.
That would mean that Gimli, that was done with that Gimli just needs to go up here and get in there, right? Instead of
Right.
like having him run 3 or whatever, and things like that.
No, Gimli and Gandalf could not swap. Swap any 2 miniatures. You couldn't,
yeah,
You couldn't have
Gandalf,
swapped
yeah,
the token, but
Yeah. But getting Gandalf, I mean, it was a bummer that we didn't even really use him other than doing that, fulfilling that one.
well, the major thing is, right? We had to get Aragorn here for doing whatever that challenge was, and he started here and I think did his thing there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we could have, for example, swapped Aragorn. That gets him already closer.
Yeah.
Right. If what you want to do is you want to swap these to then deal with the next thing. You needed to like.
Correct.
I mean, it's a lot of puzzling.
Yeah,
which
you
may
want
not
to
be
put
fun.
character A and character B in positions where when you swap them, they're both set up
Right.
for whatever
Sure.
their challenge thing is.
Or
But
closer.
right, but a lot of that is the orcs are random, so you don't know where
For sure.
those things are going to come up. And
I mean, that's part of the deal,
of
right?
course,
Yeah, you
look,
do need
here's
to
part of the
reveal-
deal. What if the first 2 story cards were 5 and 6?
Yeah,
Right?
that'd have been great.
The red and the red.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then you would almost think people watching us would be like, these guys set that deck up. I mean, that's how these games often
Yeah.
work, right? The shuffle of your deck, of the bad thing deck, can sometimes just crush you or really help you. You know me, I'm not a theme gamer, but the theme really works. It's really is strong here for me, which I really enjoyed. Like, as I said on the other video, I like the Knizia original Lord of the Rings
Yeah,
co-op game, but it
fantastic.
never felt thematic, that game to me.
I
always felt like, do you
it.
have a foot?
Yeah.
I'll give you a foot for a heart. Do you know what I mean? I never felt like that was travel versus health.
I mean, but once you start to play like the more advanced ones, that's where the game becomes the
Right.
game for me. You know, like the books.
More of the books.
Yeah. But yeah, this is cool. I definitely I love the art. I think it's great. I think they did a really nice job on it. And it's cool. I mean, it is it
is like
didn't
8
spoil
mini
the game.
games,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. We spoil it because people have seen what goes on with these, but it's
Sure.
you still play the game.
Oh, I agree. It's 8. What's great about a game like this is that the first time you play it, it's great because it's all discovery. But the second time you play it, it's great because
Yeah.
you have the experience
Right.
and you kind of know what to do now.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if we play this again,
We
and-
would be swapping all over and
and Nikki, you know, I'm not a big long game player for the most part, but if I were at a convention or something, like a multiple day convention, and there were people that wanted to play this, I would absolutely sit down and do all 8 chapters of these.
in a day.
Yeah, because they really weren't. They don't actually take that long, right? If each chapter is roughly a half hour,
I
20
guess.
minutes to a half hour, assuming you don't have to restart one.
The
Right.
fact that it's a puzzle and you're really,
Yeah.
burning your. My brain is mush right now, so
Right.
yeah. I would need a lunch break or something.
Yeah, well, you can do that too.
Also, the second time through, we would be a little faster because there'd be a lot less trying to. I mean, part of it was just the 3 of us trying to figure out the game, not
Right.
specifically the scenario, but just the game.
The game.
Right.
Yeah.
And the second time through, it would be like, oh, okay, we have to maybe try to do this and try to do that and try to do this. And on the other hand, we might not have gotten as lucky. I think.
Well, I mean, we're still in good shape. You know, we could always
if we restarted,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe. We'd then have to cover these for sure, though, right?
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, if you just
Well,
cover
five
one,
is a loss.
I know.
If we cover, yeah, right. If we covered one and didn't use the other as a
Still
wild,
figuring it out.
Right.
I want to see. Are there any of these that
Well,
we?
you know how this is. This makes me want to play it again right
Okay,
away.
here's one we didn't see. Draw Galadriel's hair. Draw 3 cards from the story deck, then discard 1 card from your hand. If you discard a ring card, do not advance the corruption track.
Ooh.
That's pretty great. We didn't get that. Shadowfax, you may move 1 character miniature up to 3 spaces. We didn't get that. We got that. Looks like everything is doubled or tripled up.
What's that?
Move each character
the
miniature up to
eagles.
1 space each. That would have
Ooh,
been
that'd
great
be
at the
It's
end.
the
A great
eagles.
eagle.
We needed that.
Yeah. There's Erewhon's Love again. There's Shadowfax again.
Is it,
There's the Great Eagle again.
It's Arwen's Love, isn't it?
Arwen's Love,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like there's 3 of... Oh, maybe there's 4 of each. We saw most of them.
Yeah.
Well, we also got lucky with some of those cards we drew up front. The ring use all the rings.
The corruption was great.
Yes, to use them without getting corrupted. It was fantastic. Like,
Well, now that I know there's 3 or 4 of them in the deck,
is
the
there
odds
actually
of-
3 of those or 2 or 3 of those?
I think there are exactly the same number of copies of all of them.
Okay.
Because there was
There you go.
1 in the game, right?
Yep.
Maybe not. No, you're right. There's none in here. Maybe we did get the only
That's
one
what
that
I'm
was
saying.
there.
I feel like
Wow.
that one is like that one feels like a unicorn. You're not going to get a bunch of
Well,
those.
we got it early. And there's also there are 3 though do not draw a plot card this turn, and we got 2 of those. And that's
Yeah.
great too, right? That's a whole extra round.
Elven Cloaks is awesome too, man.
Yeah.
I think the lower ones are the ones that there's going to be multiples of. Yeah, this is neat.
Here.
Bilbo's journal is awesome.
We were
Bilbo's
lining
journal.
them up.
There's a lot of
Journal.
great eagles though.
Eagles.
Man, we needed some of those eagles to show up.
Wisdom, Shadowfax, Gadriel's hair, 3 eagles. Where's Erewhon's Love?
Arwen's
Here.
Love.
Arwen. There's another one.
That's pretty funny. Well, cool. I'm glad that we
Eagles.
had a chance to do it. So we only have one of the.
There's definitely more. Where'd you put
No, we have 2
Shadowfaxes?
Arwen's Love. That's cool.
There's multiple Shadowfaxes. Where's the other Shadowfax that I don't
Here.
see? Thank you.
With the hair.
So there's 2 of everything minimum, right? And
Min.
3 of a couple.
Yeah.
3 eagles though. Well, and there's some in there still, right? Did you?
No,
get
I
No,
just
he
pulled
went
everything
Oh, you
out.
pulled them all
He
out?
went
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
through.
this is it.
Wow. Well, we got both Bilbo's journals.
Yes.
Yep. This one's cool too, though. I mean, to be able to draw more
They're
cards.
all obviously they're all great.
But yeah, the Arwen's Love is great. That one is huge. If we could just get that.
It was better in the earlier ones.
For sure.
Interestingly enough, a lot of the challenges in the later stories only needed 2 icons. And I wonder if part of that was a design choice so that Arwen's Love was a little less powerful then.
Impactful, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we were able to use that. I used that once for a thing for all 3 cards, and that was fun.
Yeah, to dump 3 rings. Yeah,
That was really
great. We
fun.
did one with 2 though. It was really wonderful as
Yeah.
well.
Just getting the rings out of your hand is great.
Yep. 1 or more ring cards. That is so cool. Yeah, this is really great. Really great.
The pieces are really nice.
Yep.
The production is nice. The book is really cool.
Yep.
Are you gonna paint these, Lincoln?
Oh, I don't know, maybe. But then we would have a problem because then Pippin wouldn't be red.
I would almost want you just to paint their names on the bottom. That's what I want. Like
You'd still mispronounce them though.
even with the bow and the sword, I still had trouble distinguishing
Well,
these
that's
two.
you.
That's just
that's
me being
you.
yeah.
Well, cool. Thanks for playing, guys.
Hey, thanks for playing, guys.
And thanks to you for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to our channel. If you click on the bell, you get notified when we put up new videos. See you next time.